don't think Hamlet actually had
The
any
hammiest
lines.
one.
Oh man, this is
Josh's Hamlet.
That would be pretty funny if we let him.
Maybe Pontificus.
Are we leaving this game?
I already left.
I haven't been playing in a while.
Wait, where does it start?
Where does it end?
Do we have a list of
Holy
characters?
shit! I didn't realize how long this was.
Oh my.
No.
It starts at executive director's notes.
It's like a 3-hour play.
I forgot.
Really monologue.
By then, he'll be awake.
Maybe.
Yeah. We wouldn't even get halfway through.
I don't know.
I wonder if we can make him dream of Hamlet.
Guys, I had some really weird dreams about Hamlet. I don't know what it was about. I don't know, man. That's
Alright.
weird.
Fucking hated Hamlet 10 years ago.
I'll be Marcellus Wallace.
Yeah, can't we
man,
just
do
make
they
a
have
script of like
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah,
I wanna
wait.
do
hold
that.
Yeah,
on.
let's do Pulp Fiction.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Script around.
I
You
would
guys wanna-
love to do that.
Yeah.
The
Actually.
only
let's do
problem
Pulp
is
Fiction.
gonna be certain words are racist.
You guys
No.
want to
That's
get
a
Josh
good
suit for?
point.
It's not if
We're
it's
gonna
not in
skip over that.
not if it's in context.
Guys, I found it. Okay.
Not if
Just
it's
skip
in,
over the racist stuff.
Good. This is where you get all the scripts. Drew's script
It's
around
not-
the duck.
Ryan
it's not
found it.
racist if you're acting. Man.
All right.
Just.
Okay, yeah, I'm
So,
So nobody liked my idea of super passive?
no one liked your damn idea.
God damn
Do we-
it.
they
I'll
don't
do
like.
I'll do all the women parts if you guys want.
Alright,
'cause
yeah,
I-
that's fine.
Fox
Can I be Vincent Vega?
Same thing every time.
I will be young man.
I'll be Vincent
aka
Vega.
Tim Roth.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I would love to be the narrator.
Sir
Wait,
Matthew
actually-
says, oh shit, Josh's computer is gonna go into sleep mode.
Oh,
We should
No,
actually
it
do
might-
we
no,
should
no,
do
it might-
Reservoir Dogs
it might
instead. That's
not.
more of an ensemble piece and has
Nah,
more
Pulp
like
Fiction's the
our.
best.
yeah, but
It
Rose,
is a
no,
better
way
movie.
It's way more quotable.
Okay,
You don't
I-
tip? No, I don't tip.
Scene one. We have young man, one woman. We need people with some great chemistry between them, some charisma.
Well, alpaca.
and that's it.
Alpaca.
We need two
I'll
people here.
Alpaca and
I'll
Vega
be-
got a thing.
You had pixels.
I'm just
up.
saying, I went to acting school.
Whoa.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, we got a
Oh.
badass over here.
I have the same name as an actor, so that counts.
Is this play copyrighted?
Dude,
Yes.
who gives a
No.
fuck?
No question. It is.
Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't-
We're definitely. We're not skirting around copyright laws. We're like straight up violating them. This is
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
we're on
awesome.
Josh's streams.
But he'll never be able to upload this whole thing to YouTube.
It'll be fine.
Oh, it'll be fine,
It'll
dude.
be
No one's gonna
fine.
flag this shit. Look at
Yeah,
if Quentin Tarantino flags like a Counter-Strike
Ultimate
inactivity
douchebag.
with fiction behind it.
with,
Ultimate
with a
douchebag.
snore laugh track in the background.
Do we have a young man, young woman?
I'll be a young woman.
You know what? Technically, under parody, fair use,
Yeah, that's true.
Josh is implying that it's so boring that he would snore through it.
All right, we need a young man.
I'm a young man.
Yeah, we'll have him be a young man.
Is there
Okay,
anyone here who's
Green-
not a young man? I
Green
guess?
and Fox will play the role of a young man and young woman. Here we go.
I call Vincent Vega. I want Vincent
The,
Vega.
the curtains, everything darkens, and Pulp Fiction is now beginning. I hope you enjoy this in the chat. This is
I gotta
probably
I gotta work on my voice for this young woman.
Interior coffee shop morning. A normal Denny's spires like coffee shop in Los Angeles. It's about 9 in the morning. While the place isn't jammed, there's a healthy number of people drinking coffee, munching on bacon, and eating eggs. Two of these people are a young man and a young woman. The young man has a slight working-class English accent and, like his fellow countrymen, smokes cigarettes like they're going out of style. It is impossible to tell where the young woman is from or how old she is. Everything she does both contradicts something she did. The boy and girl sit in a booth. Their dialogue is to be said in a rapid pace, in a His Girl Friday fashion.
No, forget it. It's too risky. I'm done through doing that shit.
You always say that. The same thing every time. Never again. I'm through. Too dangerous.
I know that's what I always say. I'm always right too, but
Well, you forget about it in a day or two.
yeah, well, the days of me forgetting are over, and the days of me remembering have just begun.
When you go on like this, you know what you sound like?
I sound like a sensible fucking man, is what I sound like.
You sound like a duck. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Well, take heart, because you're never gonna have to hear it again, because I'm never gonna do it again. You're never gonna have to hear me quack after I'm about to do it again.
Oh.
The boy and girl laugh, their laughter putting a pause in there, back and forth.
Correct. I got all tonight to quack.
A waitress comes by with a pot of coffee. The waitress says, "Can I get anybody any more coffee?"
Thank you.
The waitress pours the young woman's coffee. The young man lights up another cigarette.
I'm doing fine.
The waitress leaves. The young man takes a drag off of the smoke. The young woman pours a ton of cream and sugar into her coffee. The young man goes right back into it.
I mean, the way it is now, you're taking the same fucking risk as when you rob a bank. You're taking more of a risk. Banks are easier. Federal banks are supposed to stop you anyway during a robbery. They're insured. Why should they care? You don't even need a gun in a federal bank. I heard about this guy walked into a federal bank with a portable phone, handed the phone to the teller. The guy on the other end of the phone said, "We got this guy's little girl, and if you don't give him all your money, we're gonna kill her."
Did it work?
Fucking A, it worked. Fucking A, it worked. That's what I'm talking about. Knucklehead walks in a bank with a telephone, not a pistol, not a shotgun, but a fucking phone. Cleans the place out, and they don't lift a fucking finger.
Did they hurt the little girl?
I don't know. There probably never was a little girl. The point of the story isn't the little girl. The point of the story is they robbed the bank with a telephone. And
You
Fox
want
is
to rob
asleep.
banks?
I'm not saying I want to rob banks. I'm just illustrating that if we did, it would be easier than what we've been doing.
Okay.
No, you don't want to be a bank robber.
Nah, those guys are going down the same road, either dead or serving 20.
And no more liquor stores.
What have we been talking about? Yeah, no more liquor stores. Besides, it ain't the giggle it used to be.
You used to be.
Used to be, I guess. Too many foreigners own liquor stores. Vietnamese, Koreans, they can't fucking speak English. You tell them empty out the register and they don't know what it fucking means. They make it too personal. We keep on, one of those gook motherfuckers gonna make
Whoa!
Oh,
Wow.
You went too far.
So
reading
much
it.
for blurring it out.
it's in
You gotta-
context.
You just gotta say beep.
It's
Just
in
say beep.
context.
I'm not
We
gonna
just
kill
lost
anybody.
20 people.
Well, we are reading a script. I mean,
Dude,
on, man.
this is like the best thing we can do. Like, this is pretty ambitious.
Yeah, man.
All right, read this.
I don't want to kill anybody either, but they'll probably put us in a situation where it's us or them. And if it's not the beep, it's these old beep.
That's all right, dude. You have my permission to say Jews. I'm not offended by it.
Okay. For 15 fucking generations. You got Grandpa Irving sitting behind the counter with a fucking Magnum. Try walking into one of those stores with nothing but a telephone. See how far it gets you. Fuck it. Forget it. We're out of it.
Well, what else is there? Day jobs?
Not this life.
Well, what then?
He
Garçon,
calls to the waitress.
Coffee. Garçon, coffee. He says garçon to the waitress? Come on.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Then looks
Yeah.
to his girl.
This place.
Oh, that same story.
This place.
The waitress comes by, pouring him some more.
Garçon means boy.
She splits.
Yeah, it's a coffee shop.
No, that's me.
Oh, shit.
Here, it's a coffee shop.
What's wrong with that? People never rob restaurants. Why not? Bars, liquor stores, gas stations. Get your head blown off sticking up one of them. Restaurants, on the other hand, you catch them with their pants down. They're not expecting you to get robbed. Or not as expecting.
I bet in places like this, you could cut down on the hero factor.
Correct. Just like banks, these places are insured. The managers don't give a fuck. They're just trying to get you out the door before you start plugging diners. Waitresses, forget it. They ain't taking a bullet for the register. Busboys, some wetback. Oh. I didn't even see that one coming, man. Getting paid $1.50 an hour, we're gonna really give a fuck. You're stealing from the owner. Customers are sitting there with their food in their mouths. They don't know what's going on. One minute they're having a Denver omelet. Next minute somebody's sticking a gun in their face.
The young woman visibly takes in the idea. The young man continues in a low voice.
See, I got the idea last liquor store we stuck up. Remember all those customers kept coming in?
Yeah.
Then you got the idea to take everybody's wallet.
Uh-huh.
That was a good idea.
Thanks.
We made more from the wallets than we did from the register.
Yes, we did.
A lot of people go to restaurants.
A lot of wallets.
Pretty smart, huh?
The young woman scans the restaurant with this new information. She sees all the patrons eating, lost in conversations. The tired waitress taking orders, the busboys going through the motions, collecting dishes, the manager complaining to the cook about something. A smile breaks out on the young woman's face.
Pretty smart. I'm ready to go right now.
Remember, same as before. Your crowd control, I handle the employees.
Got it.
They both take out their .32 caliber pistols and lay them on the table. He looks at her and she back at him.
I love you, Pumpkin.
Love you too, honey bunny.
And with that, Pumpkin and Honey Bunny grab their weapons, stand up, and rob the restaurant. Pumpkin's robbery persona is that of the in-control professional. Honey Bunny's is that of the psychopathic, hair-triggered loose cannon.
That's you, Pumpkin.
No, I'm.
No, that's
I'm
you.
Honey
Wait, are
Bunny.
you Honey Bunny? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Everybody cool. Be cool. This is a robbery.
Any of you motherfucking freaks, move it, I'll execute every one of
Hey.
you motherfuckers.
We're past 1900.
Awesome.
Wow. Wow.
1911.
All right.
Now we have entered the real film of Pulp Fiction, so we need to get a Jules. We need to get
I'll
a
be
Vincent
Jules.
Vega.
I'll be
I
Jules.
want to play
'Cause
Vincent Vega.
yeah.
I
Okay,
really
Alpaca
like how
can be-
Mike used the inflection from the actual movie a little bit at the end. That was really good.
Yeah, that actually sounded like perfect.
Yeah.
So Alpaca wants to be Vincent Vega, and
I'll be
Red Panda
Jules,
Gamer
yeah.
wants to be Jules.
Yeah.
I call the wolf.
They have an extended
Oh,
dialogue
nice.
together, and then there is a. Okay, so we'll let them have their extended dialogue.
All right,
Let's begin. Are you guys at the same point in the script right now?
Yeah.
All right. Interior 74 Chevy moving in the morning. An old gas guzzling, dirty white 1974 Chevy Nova barrels down a homeless-ridden street in Hollywood. In the front seat are two young fellas, one white, one black, both wearing cheap black suits with thin black ties under long green dusters. Their names are Vincent Vega, white, and Jules Winfield, black. Jules is behind the wheel.
Okay, now tell me about the hash bars.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, hash is legally there, right?
Yeah, it's legal, but it ain't 100% legal. I mean, you can't walk into a restaurant, roll a joint, and start puffing away. You're only supposed to smoke in your home or certain designated places.
Those are hash bars.
Yeah, it breaks down like this. It's legal to buy it, it's legal to own it, and if you're the proprietor of a hash bar, it's legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it. Oh, God. Oh, my eyes. Oh, me. Hold on. Which doesn't really matter because you get a load of this. If the cops stop you, it's illegal for them to search you. Searching you is the right that the cops in Amsterdam don't have.
That did it, man. I'm fucking going. That's all there is to it.
You'll dig it. Oh, God, my eyes.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
man. What the
It's
hell?
too late. You'll dig it the most. But you know what's the funniest thing about Europe is?
What?
It's the little differences. A lot of the same shit we got here, they got there, but they're a little different.
Examples?
Well, in Amsterdam, you could buy beer at a movie theater. And I don't mean in a paper cup either. I'm trying to remember from memory because my eyes are killing me
Oh,
now.
my God.
They give you a glass of beer like in a bar. In Paris, you can buy beer at McDonald's. Also, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
No, they got the metric system there. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese? What did they call a Big Mac?
Oh, Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Le Big Mac? What do they call a Whopper?
I don't know. I didn't go into Burger King. But you know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup?
What?
Mayonnaise.
God damn!
I seen them do it, and I don't mean a little bit on the side of the plate. They fucking drown them in it.
Ugh!
Interior Chevy trunk morning. The trunk of the Chevy opens up. Jules and Vincent reach inside, taking out two .45 automatics, loading and cocking them.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
How many up there?
3 or 4?
Counting our guy?
I'm not sure.
So there could be 5 guys up there.
It's possible.
We should have fucking shotguns.
All right. They close the trunk. Exterior apartment building courtyard in the morning. Vincent and Jules, their long matching overcoats practically dragging on the ground, walk through the courtyard of what looks like a hacienda-style Hollywood apartment building. We track alongside. That's for us on the camera direction department.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Mia. Or is it Maya? I don't remember.
It's
Mia.
Mia.
It's Mia. Okay.
Yeah. How did Marcellus and her
Josh is
meet?
Still snoring.
I don't know. However people meet people. She used to be an actress.
Did you ever do anything I would know?
I think her biggest deal was she started in a pilot.
What's a pilot?
Well, you know, the shows on TV.
I don't watch TV.
Yes, but you're aware that there's an invention called television, and that invention they show shows.
Yeah.
Well, the way they pick the shows on TV is they make one show, and that show's called a pilot. And they show that one show to the people who pick the shows, and on the strength of that one show, they decide if they want to make more shows. Some get accepted and become TV programs, and some don't, and some become nothing. She starred in one of the ones that became nothing.
They enter the apartment building. Interior, reception area of the apartment building. Vincent and Jules walk through the reception area and wait for the elevator.
Wait, what time is it?
4:50.
Morning.
It's morning.
55.
You remember Antoine Rockamora? Half black, half Samoan? Used to call him Tony Rocky Horror?
Yeah, maybe fat, right?
I wouldn't go so far as to call the brother fat. He's got a weight problem. What's the gonna do? He's Samoan.
I think I know what you mean. What about him?
Well, Marcellus fucked his ass up good. And word around the campfire, it was on account of Marcellus Wallace's wife.
The elevator arrives, the men step inside. Interior elevator in the morning.
Well, what'd he do, fucker?
No, nothing that bad.
Well, what then?
He gave her a foot massage.
A foot massage?
Mm-hmm.
Jules nods
Oh,
his head,
hey.
yes.
What?
What?
I might have a way to get a hold of Josh.
I don't fucking
Oh my
care.
god.
Oh, we're finishing this movie.
We
Yeah, exactly.
That's all?
Jules nods his head, yes.
Well, what did Marcellus do?
Sent a couple of guys over to his place. They took him out on the patio of his apartment, threw his ass over a balcony, fell 4 stories. They had his garden at the bottom enclosed in glass, like one of them greenhouses. Fell through that. Since then, he's kind of developed a speech impediment.
The elevator doors open. Jules and Vincent exit.
That's a damn shame.
Interior apartment building hallway, still in the morning. Steadicam in front of Jules and Vincent as they make a beeline down the hall.
Wow.
Still, I have to say, you play with matches, you're gonna get burned.
What do you mean?
You don't be giving Marcellus Wallace's new bride a foot massage.
You don't think he overreacted?
Antoine probably didn't expect Marcellus to react the way that he did, but he had to expect a reaction.
It was a foot massage. A foot massage is nothing. I give my mother a foot massage.
It's laying hands on Marcellus Wallace's new wife in a familiar way. It's as bad as eating her. It isn't as bad as eating her out. No, but you're the same fucking ballpark.
Jules stops Vincent.
Whoa. Stop right there. Eating a bitch out and giving a bitch a foot massage ain't even the same fucking thing.
It's not the same thing. The same ballpark.
Ain't no ballpark either. Look, maybe your method of massage differs from mine, but touching this lady's feet and sticking your tongue in her holiest of holies ain't the same ballpark, ain't the same league, ain't even the same fucking sport. Foot massages don't mean shit.
Have you ever given a foot massage?
Don't be telling me about foot massages. I'm the foot fucking master.
Given a lot of them?
Shit, yeah. I got my technique down, man. I don't tickle or nothing.
Have you ever given a guy a foot massage?
Jules looks at him a long moment. He's been set up.
Fuck you.
He starts walking down the hall. Vincent, smiling, walks a little bit behind.
How many?
Fuck you.
Would you give me a foot massage? I'm kind of tired.
Man, you best back off. I'm getting pissed. This is the door.
The two men stand in front of the door numbered 49. They whisper.
What time is it?
7:22 in the morning.
It ain't quite time. Let's hang back.
They move a little way away from the door, facing each other, still whispering.
Look, just because I wouldn't give no man a foot massage don't make it right for Marcellus to throw Antoine off a building into glass motherfucking house. Fucking up the way the talks. That ain't right, man. Motherfucker do that to me, he better paralyze my ass, 'cause I'd kill a motherfucker.
I'm not saying he was right, but you're saying a foot massage don't mean nothing. I'm saying it does. I'd given a million ladies a million foot massages, and they all meant something. We act like they don't, but they do. That's what's so fucking cool about them. There's sensual things going on that nobody, something or other, something's happening because my eyes are closed, talking about, but you know it, and she knows it. Fucking Marcellus knew it. And Antoine, oh God.
Why do we have a blind guy playing a blind?
And Antoine should have fucking known better. That's his fucking wife, man. He ain't gonna have a sense of humor about that kind of thing.
Product Shark says eye drops.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah, I really need him.
But let's get into character.
What's her name again?
Mia. Why are you so interested in Big Man's wife?
Well, Marcellus is leaving Florida, and when he's gone, he wants me to take care of Mia.
Take care of her?
Making a gun out of his finger and placing it to his head.
Not that. Take her out. Show her a good time. Don't let her get lonely.
You're gonna be taking Mia Wassellus out on a date?
Wassellus.
I'm glad
Wallace.
someone lampshaded that.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I don't even know where that came from. Wallace.
It ain't a date. It's like when you and your buddy's wife go to a movie or something. It's just, good company.
Jules looks at it.
Oh my God, we have fucking 2,000 people watching.
Holy
Not yet.
shit!
Oh, 29 away. Don't ruin it.
I tweeted this out to everybody. You guys should too.
I already tweeted, man.
It's not a date.
Jules just looks at him.
Is that a picture of Total Biscuit? Sorry.
Interior apartment, room 49. Still in the
Because it has
morning.
a top hat.
3 young guys, obviously in over the head, sit at a table with hamburgers, french fries, and soda pops laid out. One of them flips the loud bolt on the door, opening it to reveal Jules and Vincent in the hallway.
I'll be Brett.
It's
Nice.
not. Oh, okay. Hey, kids.
All right, we should talk. Nick wants
Yeah.
to be Brett, and we also have a it's just Brett. It's just Brett all the way down.
We got Marvin.
The other guys show up at the
Who's-
end. Oh,
oh,
they don't
sorry,
say
yeah.
anything. They're just cowering.
Yeah.
Who wants to be
Who's gonna
Marvin?
play? Who's gonna play Samurai Jack? That's Marvin, right?
Yeah,
Phil-
Phil Lamar.
Phil Lamar, man.
Yeah.
We need a Marvin as well.
I'll be whatever.
I'll be whatever you want me to
Mike,
be.
Mike will be whatever. Here we go.
Hey, kids.
Okay, so
Hey, kids.
sorry, I'm off the script right now. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
2 minutes.
Hey kids, okay. The 2 men stroll inside. The 3 young, caught off guard guys are Marvin, the black young man, who opens the door. Will, as the scene progresses, back into the corner. Roger, we need a Roger as well.
I don't think these people have dialogue, though. I think
Yeah, they don't talk.
Marvin,
Roger
does-
has one line right next to Marvin, almost.
Yeah.
I'll just do both.
I'll
Okay,
be the backup in case Roger has a line.
Roger,
I don't wanna
a young
spoil it.
blonde-haired surfer kid with a flock of seagulls haircut who has yet to say a word, sits at the table with a big sloppy hamburger in his hand.
Nice.
And Brett, a white, preppy-looking sort with a blow-dry haircut. Vincent and Jules take into place with their hands in their pockets. Jules is the one who does the talking.
How you boys doing?
No answer.
Am I tripping, or did I just ask you a question?
We're doing okay.
Totally calm.
As Jules and Brett talk, Vincent moves behind the young guys.
Do you know who we are?
Brett shakes his head no.
No.
We're associates of your business partner, Marcellus Wallace. You remember your business partner, don't you? Partner.
No answer.
Now, I'm gonna take a wild guess here. You're Brett, right?
I'm Brett.
I thought so. Well, you remember your business partner, Marcellus Wallace, don't you, Brett?
I remember him.
Good for you. Looks like me and Vincent caught you at breakfast. Sorry about that. What you eating?
Hamburgers?
Hamburgers. The cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast. What kind of hamburgers?
Cheeseburgers?
No, I mean, where'd you get them? McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box? Where?
Big Kahuna Burger?
Big Kahuna Burger. That's that Hawaiian burger joint. I heard they got some tasty burgers. I ain't never had one myself. How are they?
They're good.
Mind if I try one of yours?
No.
Yours is this one, right?
Yeah.
Jules grabs the burger and takes a bite of it.
That's a tasty burger. Vince, you ever try a Big Kahuna Burger?
No.
Jules holds out the big kahuna.
You want a bite? They're real good.
I ain't hungry.
Well, if you like hamburgers, give them a try sometime. Me, I can't usually eat them, because my girlfriend's a vegetarian, which more or less makes me a vegetarian, but I sure love the taste of a good burger. You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
No.
Tell them, Vincent.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese! You know why they call it that?
Because of the metric system?
Check out the brain. Check out the big brain on Brett. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right, the metric system.
He points to a fast food drink cup.
What's in this?
Sprite?
Sprite. Good. Mind if I have some of your tasty beverage to wash this down with?
Sure.
Jules grabs the cup and takes a sip.
Hits the spot. You flock of seagulls, or you, flock of seagulls, you know what we're here for?
Roger nods his head. Yes.
2000.
Then why don't you tell my boy here, Vince, where you got the shit hid?
It's under the.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
The chemistry there is beautiful.
You were saying?
It's under the bed.
Vincent moves to the bed, reaches underneath it, pulling out a black snap briefcase.
Got it.
Vincent flips the two locks, opening the case. We can't see what's inside, but a small glow emits from the case. Vincent just stares at it, transfixed.
We happy?
No answer from the transfixed Vincent.
Vincent!
Vincent looks up at Jules.
We happy?
He closes the case.
We're happy.
Look, what's your name? I got his name's Vincent, but what's yours?
My name's Pitt, and you ain't talking your ass out of this shit.
I just want you to know how sorry we are about how fucked up things got between us and Mr. Wallace. When we entered into this thing, we only had the best intentions.
Ryan.
Ryan?
Ryan fell asleep.
Voice.
As Brett talks, I was letting a dramatic pause emit. Jules takes out his gun and shoots Roger 3 times in the chest, blowing him out of his chair. Vince smiles to himself. Jules is God
blowing in
style.
all caps?
Brett
blowing
has just
him
shit his pants. He's not crying or whimpering, but he's so full of fear it's as if his body was imploding.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please, continue. I believe you were saying something about best intentions.
Brett can't say a word.
What's the matter? Oh, you were through anyway? Well, let me retort. Would you describe for me what Marcellus Wallace looks like?
Brett still can't speak. Jules snaps, savagely tipping the card table over, removing the only barrier between himself and Brett. Brett now sits in the lone chair between Jules like a political prisoner in front of an interrogator.
What country you from?
What?
What? Ain't no country I know. Do they speak English and what?
What?
English, motherfucker! Can you speak it?
Yes.
Then you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Now describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
What?
Jules takes his .45 and presses the barrel hard into Brett's cheek.
Say what again? Come on, say what again? I dare you. I double dog dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Yeah, double.
Brett is regressing on the spot.
Now describe to me what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
Brett does his best.
Well, he's black.
Go on.
And he's bald.
Does he look like a bitch?
What?
Jules' eyes go to Vincent. Vincent smirks. Jules rolls his eyes and shoots Brett in the shoulder. Brett screams, breaking into a shaking, trembling spasm in the chair.
Does he look like a bitch?
No.
Then why you try to fuck him like a bitch?
I didn't.
Now in a lower voice.
Yes, you did, Brett. You tried to fuck him. You ever read the Bible, Brett?
Yes.
Oh, shit. There's a passage I got memorized. Seems appropriate for this situation. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of his lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers, and you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
The two men empty their guns at the same time on the sitting Brett against blank title card. Vincent Vega and Marcellus Wallace's wife. We need some characters here. We have Vincent Vega, who I guess the role could be reprised there.
Is anybody not playing anything?
Yeah, if someone hasn't done anything yet, I could definitely take a break.
I'm gonna say it may not be a bad idea to not have me with my shitty eyes playing Vincent Vega. So I'm just saying it's up for taking.
We need an off-screen Marcellus Wallace, who I almost feel like, if you're like on the chat right now, you would be a great narrator, Marcellus Wallace.
All right, hold on. I gotta pull this shit up.
No, I can like Gaiazzo this shit to you, like
Gaiazzo?
the part's not huge.
Just do Control F for medium shot.
My part's pretty
Butch.
huge.
You gotta use Poosh, man. Poosh.
Boosh.
Whoosh?
Boosh.
Alex Mazur wants to know, do you know that he is sleeping?
Do we know that Josh is sleeping?
Yeah, that's why we're doing
Yes.
this.
We figured it out. Thanks.
So okay, we need a Marcellus Wallace off screen, just like a voice. I mean, everybody's just a voice, but we need an English Dave.
Who hasn't played yet?
Hey,
We
I'm
got
trying to remember. I'm
Austin.
trying to remember who English
Alright, I'm
Dave
back.
is. I don't think they ever called him that in the movie. I mean, they didn't call him that in the movie.
We got Austin. We got Mathis Gamer.
A Jody.
Those are the people who haven't played people yet.
I mean, I'll play whoever.
Boy.
Who's
Jody.
English Dave?
I'm
Lance?
looking right now.
Is he the guy that is in the meeting with Marcellus before everybody shows up?
Maybe.
No, I think English Dave is the guy. No, English Dave is the bartender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
He has like 3 lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Please tell me you're ready to be our Marcellus
Jesus
Wallace.
Christ.
All right. What do I search for? Give me something
Search
to search
for
for.
Butch
Medium
Coolidge.
shot. Yeah, Butch
Butch?
Coolidge.
Coolidge. Okay. Medium shot. So who am I playing? Marcellus?
Marcellus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcellus
Yeah.
Wallace.
Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let me read this.
And we need a Butch. Who's gonna be Butch? This is the Bruce Willis line, right? Like it's gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna
off,
foreshadow.
off screen, I'm saying this stuff, so I need to
I'll
keep
do.
the
I'll
mic
do. I'll
farther
do. I'll
away.
do Butch stuff, I guess too. Since
All right,
him-
Jake's gonna take.
You guys still hear me?
Wait,
Yeah.
Am I too
you're
loud?
gonna be Butch and you're gonna be.
They don't.
Who else were you?
They don't interact.
Yeah,
I'm
it works.
Marcellus.
All right.
Almost doesn't track him.
Medium shot, Butch Coolidge. We fade up on Butch Coolidge, a white 26-year-old prize fighter. Butch sits at a table wearing a red and blue high school athletic jacket. Talking to him off screen is everybody's boss, Marcellus Wallace. The black man sounds like a cross between a gangster and a king.
No
Are you
pressure.
Rod Serling?
I think you're gonna find when
Oh.
all this shit is over and done. I think you're gonna find yourself one smiling motherfucker. Thing is, Butch, right now you've already got ability, but painful as it may be, ability don't last. Now that's a hard motherfucking fact of life, but it's a fact of life your ass is gonna have to get realistic about. This business is filled to the brim with unrealistic motherfuckers who thought their ass aged like wine. Besides, if you went all the way, what would you be? Featherweight champion of the world? Who gives a shit? I doubt you can even get a credit card based on that.
A hand lays an envelope full of money on the table in front of Butch. Butch picks it up.
Now, the night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. That's pride fucking with you. Fuck pride. Pride only hurts. It never helps. Fight through that shit. Because a year from now, when you're kicking it in the Caribbean, you're going to say, Marcellus Wallace was right.
I got no problem with that.
It's the 5th. Your ass goes down.
Butch nods his head yes.
Say it.
In the 5th, my ass goes down.
Interior car moving during the day. Vincent Vega looks really cool behind the wheel of a 1964 cherry red Chevy Malibu convertible. From the car radio, rockabilly music plays. The background is a colorful process shot that might not matter. Exterior, Sally Leroy's day. Sally Leroy's is a large topless bar by LAX that Marcellus owns. Vincent's classic Malibu whips into the near empty parking lot and parks next to a white Honda Civic. Vince knocks on the door. The front entrance is unlocked, revealing the Dapper Dan fellow on the inside, English Dave. Dave isn't really English. He's a young black man from Baldwin Park who has run a few clubs for Marcellus, including Sally Leroy's. Do we have an English Dave?
No, because
Didn't
we
Nick
also
say
need
he
a
was
new.
being English, Dave?
Well, and we need a new Vincent now because Alpaca's a pussy.
I mean, I'll do it.
Okay,
but
then do
if
it.
My eyes give out.
You'll be
All
fine.
right, that's fair enough.
Alright.
I can do
Just
it if you
get
can't do
closer.
it. I don't care.
Yeah, I can do it too.
Oh, I forgot Green was here.
All right, well, we only need an English Dave Vincent here. I don't know. You guys can fucking fight it out, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
do all
mind.
the
If
women.
Rob wants to do it, I'll let Rob retain Vincent.
I'm just trying to not wake up my girlfriend.
I'm trying to not wake up the entire apartment.
If I fuck up some lines, then I'll hand it over. I'll say.
All right,
Okay.
so English Dave is not really English. He's a young black man from Baldwin Park who has run a few clubs for Marcellus, including Sally Leroy's.
That's Nick,
Oh,
right?
shit.
We still don't have an English Dave. Yeah.
Are
Okay.
the-
Vincent Vega, our man in Amsterdam. Get your ass on in here.
Vincent, carrying the black briefcase from the scene between Vincent and Jules, steps inside. English Dave slams the door in our faces. Interior, Sally Leroy's during the day. The spacious club is empty at this time of day. English Dave crosses to the bar and Vince follows.
Where's the big man?
He's over there finishing up some business.
From Vincent's POV, we see that Butch shakes hands with a huge figure with his back to us. That huge figure is the infamous and, as of yet, still unseen Marcellus Wallace.
Hang back for a second or two, and when you see the white boy leave, go on over. In the meanwhile, can I make you an espresso?
How about a cup of just plain low American?
Coming up. I hear you're taking me out tomorrow.
At Marcellus's request.
Have you met Mia?
Okay.
I'm so someone in the chat.
And Rob just fell asleep.
What's
Someone,
going on here?
oh,
What?
What happened to Rob?
Yeah, Rob was
Rob?
not reading.
Are you-
Rob?
I'm worried. like Rob's
Oh my
eyes,
God.
like Rob's
He
eyes
just
just
dropped-
melted.
Oh,
wait, oh, no, he
dropped
disconnected.
the call.
He just dropped the call, guys.
All right.
He does that.
Terrible.
sometimes.
He's embarrassed.
All right.
Do you want to take
We-
over?
it's-
Until,
back up.
until he gets back, I'll
Green?
read his lines.
Okay.
Not yet.
English Dave.
All right, well,
smiles
hang
to
on.
himself.
Also,
What's so funny?
not a goddamn thing.
Look, I'm not an idiot. She's the big man's fucking wife. I'm gonna sit across the table, chew my food with my mouth closed, mouse closed, laugh at her jokes, and that's all I'm gonna do.
English Dave puts Vince's coffee in front of him.
My name's Paul, and this is between y'all.
Butch bellies up to the bar next to Vincent, drinking his cup of plain old American. I think that was Red Panda Gamer.
Yeah. Can I get a pack of red apples?
Filters?
None.
While Butch waits for his smokes, Vincent
That's what it
sips his
says.
coffee, staring at him. Butch looks over at him.
Looking at something, friend?
I ain't your friend, Palooka.
Butch does a
says
slow turn toward Vincent.
What was that?
I think it heard me just fine, Punchy.
Butch turns his body towards Vincent when
Oh, yes.
Vincent Vega is at the building. Get your ass over here.
Vincent walks forward out of frame, never giving Butch another glance. We dolly in to see you on Butch, left alone in the frame, looking like he's ready to go into the manners teaching business. Butch's POV. Vincent hugging and kissing the obscured figure that is Marcellus. Butch makes the wise decision that is this asshole is a friend of Marcellus. He better let it go for now.
Pack of red apples, $1.40.
Butch is snapped out of his ass-kicking thoughts. He pays English Dave and walks out of the shot. Dissolved to interior, Lance's house, kitchen in the night. Close-up of Jody.
All right.
We need a Jody, we need a Trudy, we need a Lance.
Yeah. Sorry, my computer crashed, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right.
don't worry, I took
Yeah.
over for you.
My computer's crashing too, guys.
Where'd I...
Wait, Jody
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the guy.
Jody
Yeah,
is...
Jody, a Trudy, and a Lance.
Trudy's his wife with all the piercings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to be her?
I'll be all the females.
Okay. Good luck.
That's everybody in.
And then Vincent. Who's doing Vincent now?
Guys, 1 sec.
Rob can take Vincent back if he
Okay.
wants.
Josh, stop snoring. If you're gonna call him, you should call him now.
Yeah, come on, Josh.
You should try to like tactical call him in the middle
Yes.
of the
I'll-
like it's
I'll
a REM
get
cycle.
He's probably out of REM right now. This is the best chance you got.
Wow.
Guys, we're like
Kind of rolling with this.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Being connected.
This is so
Long
funny.
distance charges will apply.
What?
He's in America. I'm in Canada. Shit happens.
Josh.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh, you can hear his phone beeping.
Oh man,
Oh, now he's snoring again.
Josh. Josh, this is important.
Oh,
he is
Mike
right.
just wasn't picking up the snow.
Fuck.
Josh, you are in a
I'm pretty
burning
sure.
house.
I'm pretty sure if you didn't hear my Samuel L. Jackson, I don't think he's gonna hear the fucking phone.
You must
Alright.
leave that house.
You are in a burning house.
Josh, sorry I missed your
Yeah,
call.
we'll give Josh a non-speaking role, like the
This is Josh,
fucking.
sorry.
He can be the GIMP.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh god, yeah.
He goes like,
Oh my god. All right.
All right, so we need a Lance, a Trudy,
I'll
and
do
a
Lance.
Jody.
And
Fine, Trudy.
anyone else want to do a lady voice, or do you want to just do both of
Jody.
them, Michael?
I'll wait. Yeah.
I can be a lady.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, really?
I'll do Jody.
Okay.
All
No,
right.
Jody's the guy, isn't he?
I didn't think so.
Yeah, Jody's the guy.
Dude.
Jody's the
Oh,
guy.
No, Jody's the other girl. Jody's the other girl.
Yeah, Jody's a girl.
It's two chicks. Two
Yeah.
I
chicks.
don't remember this scene.
Okay.
Yeah. It's two chicks.
Yeah,
Two women in one scene. What kind of progressive?
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember this now.
Yeah, it's not the drug.
Close
It's not
up.
the drug scene where they.
Did
are
they have
Close up
like,
of
speech
Jody.
It's about to be the
about
drug scene.
women?
Oh, wow.
A
Jody
woman
is
who
also-
appears to have a fondness for earrings. Both of her ears are pierced 5 times. She also sports rings in her lips, eyebrows, and nose.
I'll lend it to you. It's a great book on body piercing.
Jody, Vincent, and a young woman named Trudy sit at the kitchen table of a suburban house in Echo Park. Even though Vince is at the same table, he's not included in the conversation.
You know how they use that gun when they pierce your ears? You don't use that when they pierce their nipples, do they? Forget that gun. That gun goes against the entire
Everyone's
idea
saying
of
he's
my
like- he's-
piercing. All of my piercing, 16 places on my body. Every one of them done with a needle. 5 in each ear. 1 through the nipple on my left breast. 1 through my right nostril. 1 through my left eyebrow. 1 through my lip. 1 in my clit. And I wear a stud in my tongue.
Vince has been letting this conversation go through one ear and out the other until that last remark.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. I'm curious, why would you get a stud in your tongue?
Jody looks at him and says as if it were the most obvious thing in the world.
It's a sex thing. It helps fellatio.
That thought never occurred to Vincent, but he can't deny it. Makes sense. Jody continues talking to Trudy, leaving Vincent to ponder the truth of her statement.
Vince, you can come in now.
Interior Lance bedroom night. Lance,
Best line.
late 20s, is a young man with a wild and woolly appearance that goes hand in hand with his wild and woolly personality. Lance has been selling drugs his entire adult life. He's never had a day job, never filed a tax return, and has never been arrested. He wears a red flannel shirt over a Speed Racer t-shirt. 3 bags of heroin lie on Lance's bed. Lance and Vincent stand at the foot of the bed.
Now, this is youtube.com/redpandagamer from Mexico. Very good stuff. This is Brava, different, but equally good. And this is Chaco from the Harz Mountains of Germany. Now, the first two are the same, 45 an ounce. Those are friend prices, but this is one. But this
Pointing
one,
to Choco.
this one's a little more expensive. It's 55, but when you shoot it, you'll know where the added extra money went. Nothing wrong with the first two. It's real good shit. But this one's a fucking madman.
Remember, I just got back from Amsterdam.
Am I are you in Inglewood? No, you're in my house. White people who know the difference between good shit and bad shit. This is the house they come to. My shit. I'll take the Pepsi challenge with Amsterdam shit any old day of the fucking week.
That is a bold statement.
This ain't Amsterdam, Vince. This is a seller's market. Coke is fucking dead as disco. Heroin's coming back in a big fucking way. It's this whole 70s retro. Bell bottoms, heroin. They're not hot, or they're hot as hell.
Vincent takes out a roll of money that would choke a horse to death.
Give me 300 worth of the Madman. If it's as good as you say, I'll be back for 1,000.
I just hope I still have it. What do you think of Trudy? She ain't got... Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
Was that Josh?
Am I boring you, Josh?
What?
What?
Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
Holy
Got
shit!
Josh, I need you to listen to us right now.
Josh, listen very carefully.
Josh,
Out Pulp Fiction.
Josh, we're doing a reading of the script of Pulp Fiction live.
We've been going for about an hour.
Did he already go to sleep?
I think he
Did
went
go
back.
back
No.
to sleep?
We have
Josh.
to keep his attention.
Josh!
He went back to sleep.
Oh,
Josh.
god damn it!
Shit.
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him again.
God damn it.
I heard his headset shuffle, which means he laid back down on it.
Gosh.
Josh!
Wait. I hear him, I think.
No, you heard the phone. Someone's calling.
Oh my god.
No, he lit up blue on Skype.
Except, no, it's because someone. Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
No, he said something. He said what?
I'm gonna say that this may be the most ridiculous stream on
This
Twitch
might
that
be
has
the
ever happened.
greatest stream on Twitch ever.
Yeah.
What? You think it's super weird that we're like live streaming the script of Pulp Fiction
I think this is-
via a Counter-Strike Global Offensive lobby screen while the person who's actually streaming is asleep in the background after 36 hours of consecutive live streaming? That's not weird at all, man. This is ridiculous.
He didn't pick up.
This is the heart of the Super Show.
Oh.
All right, so
Josh.
Vince takes out a roll of money that would choke a horse to death.
Give me
Oh,
300 worth of
By a little
Josh did say something to people asking in
He
chat.
did. He swear. He swear.
Right, no,
down.
yeah, he said something at first. He said, what? And then he, like, shuffled.
Yeah, he said what and then fell back.
And I said, what? Oh, am I boring you?
Yeah, what ain't no country I've ever heard of, Josh? Speak English and what?
They do actually.
Give me 300 worth of the Madman. If it's as good as you say, I'll be back for 1,000.
Okay. I just hope I still have it. What do you think of Trudy? She ain't got a boyfriend. Want to hand out and get high?
Which one's Trudy? The one with all the shit in her face?
No, that's Jody. That's my wife.
You're not playing
Vincent.
Samuel Jackson, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Vincent and Lance giggle at the faux pas.
I'm on my way somewhere. I got a dinner engagement. Rain check?
No problem. Or no
Vince
problem?
takes out his case of the works.
No problem.
Vincent's
No
shooting up.
You don't mind if I shoot up here?
Mi casa, su casa.
Mucho gracias!
Hey!
Vincent takes his works out of his case, and as the two continue to talk, Vince shoots up.
Still got your Malibu?
You know what some fucker did to it the other day?
What?
Fucking keyed it.
Oh man, that's fucked up.
Tell me about it. I had the goddamn thing in storage for 3 years. It's out 5 fucking days. 5 days, and some dickless piece of shit fucks with it.
They should be fucking killed! No trial, no jury, straight to execution!
As he cooks his heroin.
Total Biscuit should be Marcellus.
I just wish I caught him doing it. You know, man, I'd give anything to catch him doing it. It'd have been worth his doing it if I could have just caught him. You know what I mean?
It's chicken shit. You don't fuck another man's car, or fuck another man's vehicle. Sorry.
It's true.
Close up the needle going into Vincent's vein. Close up blood spurting back into the syringe, mixing with the heroin. Close up Vincent's thumb pushing down the plunger. Cut to Marcellus Wallace's house, night. Vincent walks towards the house and pulls a note off the door. Close up note. The note reads, "Hi, Vincent. I'm getting dressed. The door's open. Come inside and make yourself a drink. Mia." We need a Mia.
I think Michael's
That's
the
obviously
obvious
Michael
choice.
A. Fox.
I gotta be.
All right.
That's
So we need Michael A.L. Fox, and I'm pretty sure this just goes like Michael A.L.
Yeah.
Fox, Vincent, and maybe a waiter.
Yeah.
I'm picturing Fox doing the dancing scene, making the square.
Perfect.
I'll be the waiter if the waiter says anything.
Beautiful. Come inside and make yourself a drink, Mia. And Mia begins.
Hi, Vincent. I'm getting dressed. Door's open. Come inside and make yourself a drink.
Fade to white and music in. Fade to Marcellus Wallace's house, living room. Night. Vincent enters on the background.
Hello?
Interior, Marcellus's house, dressing room night. Mia, Marcellus's beautiful young wife. Video screens are in the background. Dusty Springfield is singing "Son of a Preacher Man." Mia's mouth comes towards a microphone.
Where are we?
Mia into microphone.
Oh. It's on the wall by the two African fellas.
Nope.
Excuse
too
me?
Far.
Nope.
Too far. One
Far.
Vincent.
It's the
Oh.
first Mia
Vincent.
into microphone.
Vincent,
Interior, Marcellus' house, living room night. Vincent turns.
Vincent, I'm on the intercom.
Interior, Marcellus' house, dressing room night.
It's on the wall by the two African guys.
Interior, Marcellus' house, living room night.
To your right.
Vincent walks.
Warmer, warmer, disco.
Fork bombing.
Vincent finds the intercom on the wall.
Hello?
Push the button if you want to talk.
Hello?
Marcellus' house, dressing room night.
Go make yourself a drink, and I'll be down in 2 shakes of a lamb tail.
Marcellus' house, living room night.
The bar's by the fireplace.
Okay.
Are you licking your lips?
All right, so enjoy
I've been
this,
licking my
guys.
lips this
Better
whole
lick your
time.
lips.
A video screen with an image of Vincent walking. The Dusty Springfield song continues. Mia turns a knob which controls the movement of the video camera in Marcellus' living room. Vincent picks up a bottle of scotch. He sniffs the bottle, then pours it into a glass. A razor blade cuts cocaine on a mirror. Vincent drinks a glass of scotch. Mia sniffs the cocaine. Vincent sips the drink and looks at a portrait of Mia on the wall. Mia walks into the room and takes a needle off a record. The Dusty Springfield song stops.
Let's go.
And now we are on Jackrabbit Slim's at night. In the past 6 years, 50s diners have sprung up all over LA, giving Thai restaurants some run for their money. They're all basically the same decor out of an Archie comic book, golden oldies constantly emanating from a bubbly Wurlitzer, saucy waitresses in bobby socks, menus with items like the Fats Domino cheeseburger or the Wolfman Jack omelet, and overprices that pay for all this bullshit. But then there's
So much
Jackrabbit
good
Slim's, the big mama of 50s diners. Either the best or the worst, depending on your point of view. Vincent's Malibu pulls up to the restaurant, a big sign with a neon figure of a cartoon surly cool cat Jackrabbit in a red windbreaker towers over the establishment. Underneath the cartoon is the name Jackrabbit Slims. Underneath that is the slogan, next best thing to a time machine.
What the fuck is this place?
This is Jackrabbit Slims, and Elvis Man should love it.
Come on.
You do that really well.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Mike is
Come
the
on,
best
Mia.
woman that I've ever met.
And the prettiest.
Oh.
Come on, Mia. Let's go get a steak.
You can get a steak here, Daddy-O. Don't be a...
Mia draws a square with her hands. Dotted lines appear on the screen, forming a square. The lines disperse.
After you, kitty cat.
Interior Jackrabbit Slims. Obviously, we know it's night by now. Compared to the interior, the exterior was that of a quaint English pub. Posters from 50s AIP movies are all over the wall. Rock All Night, High School Confidential, Attack of the Crab Monster, and Machine Gun Kelly. The booths that the patrons sit in are made up of the cut-out bodies of 50s cars. In the middle of the restaurant is a dance floor. A big sign on the wall states no shoes allowed. Some wannabe beboppers, actually Melrose types, do the twist in their socks or bare feet. The picture windows don't look out to the street, but instead black and white movies of 50s street scenes play behind them. The waitresses and waiters are made up of replicas of 50s icons: Marilyn Monroe, Zorro, James Dean, Donna Reed, Martin and Lewis, and the Philip Morris midget. Wait on tables wearing the appropriate costumes. Vincent and Mia study the menu in a booth made out of a red 59 Edsel. Buddy Holly, their waiter, comes over, sporting a big button on his chest that says, "Hi, I'm Buddy. Pleasing you, please me."
Hi, I'm Buddy. What can I get you?
I'll have the Douglas Cirque steak.
How do you want it? Burnt to crisp or bloody as hell?
Bloody as hell, and to drink a vanilla Coke.
How about you, Peggy Sue?
I'll have the Durwood Kirby burger, bloody, a $5 shake.
How do you want the shake, Martin Lewis or Amos and Andy?
Martin and Lewis.
Did you just order a $5 shake?
Sure did.
A shake? That's milk and ice cream?
Uh-huh.
And it costs $5?
Yep.
You don't put bourbon in it or nothing?
Nope.
Just checking.
Buddy exits as Vincent takes a look around the place. The yuppies are dancing, the diners are biting into their big, juicy hamburgers, and the icons are playing their parts. Marilyn is squealing, the midget is paging Philip Morris, Donna Reed is making her customers drink their milk, and Dean and Jerry are acting a fool.
What do you think?
It's like a wax museum with a pulse.
Vincent takes out his pouch of tobacco and begins rolling himself a smoke. After a second of watching him,
What are you doing?
Rolling a smoke?
Here?
It's just tobacco.
Oh, well, in that case, will you roll me one, cowboy?
As he finishes licking it.
You can have this one, cowgirl.
He hands you the white smoke. She takes it, putting it to her lips. Out of nowhere appears a Zippo lighter in Vincent's hand. He lights it.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it.
He begins rolling one for himself. At this time, the sound of a subway car fills the diner, making everything shake and rattle. Marilyn runs to the square vent in the floor. An imaginary subway train blows the skirt of her white dress around her ears as she lets out a squeal. The entire restaurant applauds. Back to Mia and Vincent.
Marcellus said you just got back from Amsterdam.
Sure did. I heard you did a pilot.
That was my 15 minutes.
What was it?
It was a show about a team of female secret agents called Fox Force 5.
I'm really excited for this monologue section.
I am.
for him
I am
right
too.
now. All right, here we go.
This is amazing.
I'm super pumped. I'm so hyped. What?
Fox Force 5. Fox, as in we're a bunch of foxy chicks. Force, as in we're a force to be reckoned with. 5, as in there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. There was a blonde one, Somerset O'Neill, from that show, Baton Rogue. She was the leader. A Japanese one, a black one, a French.
Rogue.
What does it say? Baton Rouge.
It's Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
It's a roguelike.
Baton Rouge. She was the leader. A Japanese. Come on, guys. A Japanese one, a black one, a French one, and a brunette one. Me. Well, we all had special skills. Somerset had a photographic memory. The Japanese fox was a kung fu master. The black girl was a demolition expert. The French fox specialty was sex.
What was your specialty?
Knives. The character I played, Raven McCoy, her background was she was raised as circus performers, so she grew up doing a knife act. According to the show, she was the deadliest woman in the world with a knife. But because she grew up in the circus, she was always She was always something of an acrobat. She could do illusions. She was a trapeze artist. When you're keeping the world safe from evil, you never know being a trapeze artist is gonna come in handy. And she knew a zillion old jokes. Her grandfather and a fucking what's that?
Vaudevillian.
An old vaudevillian taught her. If we would have got picked up, they would have worked in a gimmick where every episode I told a joke and no joke.
Do you remember any of the jokes?
Well, I only got the chance to say one because we only did one show.
Tell me.
No, it's really corny.
Come on, don't be that way.
No, you wouldn't like it, and I'll be embarrassed.
You told it in front of 50 million people, and you can't tell it to me? I promise I won't laugh.
That's what I'm afraid of.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
You're quite the silver-tongued devil, aren't you?
I mean, I wouldn't laugh at you.
That's not what you said, Vince. Well, now I'm definitely not gonna tell you, because it's being built up too much.
What a jip.
Buddy comes back with the drinks. Mia wraps her lip around the straw of her shake.
Oh, man.
Yummy.
Can I have a sip of that? I'd like to know what a $5 shake tastes like.
Be my guest.
She slides the shake over to him.
You can use my straw. I don't have cooties.
Vincent smiles.
Yeah, but maybe I do.
Cooties I can handle.
He takes a sip.
God damn, that's a pretty fucking good milkshake.
Told you.
Oh, man. Again, you know you're not playing Samuel L. Jackson.
that is kind of how he says that line, though.
That's how he says it.
Yeah.
He did is how he says it, yeah. I don't know if it's worth $5, but it's pretty fucking good.
He slides the shake back, then the first of an uncomfortable silence happens.
Don't you hate that?
What?
Uncomfortable silences. Why do we feel it's necessary to yak about bullshit in order to feel comfortable?
I don't know.
That's when you know you found somebody special. When you can just sit there and shut the fuck up for a minute and comfortably share silence.
You know you're not playing Samuel L. Jackson too, right?
I'm sorry.
I think we should all play Samuel. Yeah, but don't feel bad. We just met each other.
But I told you. to the bathroom and pat on my nose while you sit here and think something to say.
I'll do that.
Jack Rabbit slims in the ladies' room at night. Mia powders her nose by doing a big line of coke off the bathroom sink. Her head jerks up from the rush.
I say, God damn!
Jack
What the
Rabbit slims
hell?
dining area at night. Vincent digs into his duckless skirt steak. As he chews, his eyes scan the Helsa Papanish restaurant. Mia comes back to the table. Seriously, fuck that word. Like,
Yeah.
Don't you just love it when you go to the bathroom and you come back to find your food waiting for you?
We're lucky we got it all. Buddy Holly doesn't seem to be much of a waiter. We should have sat in Marilyn Monroe's section. What?
Fuck you guys. I'm Buddy Holly.
Oh, okay.
Which one? There's 2 Marilyn Monroes.
No, there's not.
pointing at Marilyn in the white dress serving a table.
That's Marilyn Monroe.
Then pointing at a blonde waitress in a tight sweater and capri pants taking an order from a bunch of film geeks.
And that's Mamie Van Doren. I don't see Jane oh God, my eyes. I don't see Jane Mansfield, so it must be her night off.
Pretty smart.
I have moments.
Did you think of something to say?
Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you about, but you seem like a nice person, and I didn't want to offend you.
Oh, this doesn't sound like mindless, boring, getting to know you chit-chat. That sounds like actually having something to say.
Only if you promise not to get offended.
You can't promise something like that. I have no idea what you're going to ask. You could ask me what you're going to ask me, and my natural response could be to be offended. Then, through no fault of my own, I would have broken my promise.
And let's just forget it.
That is quite an impossibility. Trying to forget something as intriguing as this would be an exercise in futility.
Futility.
I was going to say fruity.
Frutality.
Is that Fruit Ninja?
Frugality.
It's not, but it should be. Is that a fact?
Mia nods her head yes.
Besides, it's more exciting when you don't have permission.
Well, what do you think about what happened to Antoine?
Who's Antoine?
Tony Rocky Horror?
He fell out of a window.
That's one way to say it. Another way is he was thrown out. Another way is he was thrown out by Marcellus. And even another way is he was thrown out of window because of by Marcellus because of you.
Is that a fact?
No, it's not. It's just what I heard.
Who told you this?
They?
Mia and Vincent smile.
They talk a lot, don't they?
Certainly do.
Well, don't be shy, Vincent. What exactly did they say?
Vincent is slow to answer.
Let me help you, Bashful. Did it involve the F word?
No. They just said, what was that? Is someone saying fuck you in the
That's what I
background?
heard.
That's Smith. Smith,
Josh.
wake up.
That would be the greatest twist if Josh was awake this whole time.
Just
Like, just listening to us?
engineered this shit.
Is he just like cursing someone out in his sleep?
That's what it sounded like. I thought I heard
I
something
think that's
earlier.
what happened.
Did I try and call him again?
No, let's just keep
Yes,
going.
please. All right.
Guys, I really think that's what just happened. I really think he was cursing
Sure,
at
yeah.
someone.
Yeah, that's what it sounded
Yeah,
like.
He's in his sleep. He's still playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Fuck you, Northern Lions.
Oh my God. Fuck you, camping piece of shit. Stop using it off, you fucking asshole.
There are 2,051 people right
I
now.
know.
Oh, jeez.
There should be
2,051
more.
people watching us fucking read Pulp
No.
Fiction.
Everybody in the chat, tell your friends to come watch us read Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
This is
totally.
fucking. This
Oh my
I
God.
haven't been in a situation like this since my high school drama class.
I was just gonna say, can you imagine how nervous you would be if you read like this play sight unseen for your whole high school, and that we're just doing it now on a whim? This is awesome.
I think
For
this is.
6,000 people. We're reading this in front of 2,000 motherfucking people.
Somebody gave me a 0 out of 10 for my Marcellus Wallace.
Oh,
Wow.
shots
I'm
fired.
fired. But
Would they
Shots
not
fired.
bang though? That's the real question.
Yeah.
What I'm imagining is when we're all done with this, one of us, or probably me, is going to end up syncing all these lines up to the actual movie.
Oh my god! I mean,
God.
I am actually.
That would be
I'm.
amazing.
I've been. I've
That'd
been.
take a lot of editing, but if you do it, we should all just like watch it.
We should travel across
And
our
get
respective
Quentin
countries to
Tarantino.
get
We'll
together
just-
and watch it.
For the
We'll
next-
do another like 24-hour stream, and if Josh falls asleep, we'll just play the synced up
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
No, we should just act it out. And
All right,
make
let's
it
keep
film.
going.
Nick, if
Wait,
you do that-
quiet. What was that?
What was that?
What was
I was Samuel L. Jackson. Is
This is getting spooky.
Is Josh
guys.
fucking with
That
us?
was like a ghost thing.
The ghost of Quentin Tarantino.
We got invaded.
It's the ghost of Chris Benoit.
No, I was about to say, if Nick, if you do that for the next month, every single video I make will start with "Watch Nick's fucking."
Yeah.
Well, I can't like upload it to YouTube, obviously.
No, upload it to Pornhub, man.
I jerk off to it. All right, let's keep going.
All right.
Let me help you, Bashful. Did it involve the F word?
No, they just said Rocky Horror gave you a foot massage.
And
No, and that's it.
you heard Marcellus threw Rocky Horror out of a 4-story window because he massaged my feet?
Yeah.
And you believe that?
At the time I was told, it seemed reasonable.
Marcellus throwing Tony out of a 4-story window for giving me a foot massage seemed reasonable?
No, it seemed excessive, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. I heard Marcellus is very protective of you.
A husband being protective of his wife is one thing. A husband almost killing another man for touching his wife's feet is something else.
But did it happen?
The only thing Antoine ever touched of mine was my hand when he shook it. I met Antoine once, at my wedding, then never again. The truth is, nobody knows why Marcellus tossed the Tony Rocky Horror out of his window except
Why
Marcellus.
Antoine was tossed out of the window by The Rock?
It says Tony Rocky Horror.
Tony the Rocky Horror Johnson.
Oh my god.
Did somebody mess with the script?
No, I don't know what happened.
Imagine if it just slightly deviated, like 2% per like act, and then by the end it's just like The Rock gives the people's elbow. It's like Vega. He throws him over the top rope.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it back to Antoine.
Enter Bonesaw.
Winto.
Except Marcellus and Antoine. But when you scamps get together, you're worse than a sewing circle.
Ed Sullivan and Marilyn Monroe stand on stage. Ed Sullivan in the microphone.
Ladies and
gentlemen.
I'll let you do
Oh,
it.
please.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Now the moment you've all been waiting for, the world-famous Jack Rabbit's Limbs Twist Contest. Patrons cheer. Ed Sullivan is with Marilyn Monroe, who holds a trophy. One lucky couple will win this handsome trophy that Marilyn here is holding. Marilyn holds the trophy. Now who will be our first contestants?
Right here.
Vincent reacts.
I want to dance.
No.
No. I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted. Now, I want to dance. I want to win. I want that trophy.
All right.
So dance good.
All right, you asked for it.
Vincent and Mia walk onto the dance floor toward Ed Sullivan. Let's hear it for our first contestants. Patrons cheer. Vincent and Mia walk up to the microphone. Now let's meet our first contestants here this evening. Young lady, what is your name?
Mrs. Mia Wallace.
And how about your fella here?
Vincent Vega.
All right, let's see what they can do. Take it away. Mia and Vincent dance to Chuck Berry's You Never Can Tell. They make hand movements as they dance. Interior, Marcellus Wallace's home night. The front door flings open, and Mia and Vincent dance tango style into the house, singing a cappella the song from the previous scene. They finish their little dance.
A cappella?
Well, I think what happened is that in the script they cut out that like very pivotal scene where we actually see them dancing with one another.
Well, yeah.
Like, no, you just said a cappella.
Yeah, that's
for
yeah.
a cappella.
Because it's not a cappella, it's a cappella.
It's acapella.
Yeah, it's acapella.
It's Alpaca Patrol
Whatever.
at YouTube.com.
I thought the E was together with
It's it's all Paca. It's all.
She's
Paca.
singing
The song from the previous
Acapella,
scene.
the song from the previous scene. They finish their little dance laughing. Then The two just stand face to face, looking at each other.
Vincent.
Oh, was that an uncomfortable silence?
Music and drinks.
Mia moves away to attend to both. Vincent hangs up his overcoat on a big bronze coat rack in the alcove.
I'm gonna take a piss.
That was a little bit more information than I needed to know, but go right ahead.
Vincent shuffles off to the John. Mia moves to her CD player, thumbs through a rack of CDs, and selects one, Katie Lang. The speakers blast out a high-energy country number, which Mia plays air guitar to. She dances her way around the room and finds herself by Vincent's overcoat hanging on the rack. She touches its sleeve. It feels good. Her hand hones in its pocket and pulls out a tobacco pouch. Like a little girl playing cowboy, she spreads the tobacco on some rolling paper. Imitating what he did earlier, licks the paper and rolls it into a pretty good cigarette. Maybe a little too fat, but not bad for a first try. Mia thinks so, anyway. Her hand reaches back into the pocket and pulls out his Zippo lighter. She slaps the lighter against her leg, trying to light it fancy style like Vince did. What do you know? She did it. Mia's one happy clam. She triumphantly brings the fat flame up to her fat smoke, lighting it up, then loudly snaps the Zippo closed. The Mia-made cigarette is brought to her lips, and she takes a long, cool drag. Her hand slides the Zippo back into the overcoat pocket, but wait, her fingers touch something else. Those fingers bring out a plastic bag with white powder inside, the madman that Vincent brought earlier from Lance. Wearing a big smile, Mia brings the big bag of heroin up to her face.
Disco. Vince, you little cola nut. You've been holding out on me.
Cut to the bathroom of Marcellus Wallace's house at night. Vincent stands at the sink washing his hands, talking to himself in the mirror.
One drink and leave. Don't be rude, but drink your drink quickly. Say goodbye, walk out the door, get in your car, and go down the road.
In the living room, Mia has the unbeknownst to her heroin cut up into big lines on her glass-top coffee table. Taking her trusty $100 bill like a human dustbuster, she quickly snorts the fat line. Close up on Mia, her head jerks back. Her hands go back to her nose, which feels like it's on fucking fire. Something is terribly wrong. Then the rush hits, and in the bathroom, Vincent dries his hands on a towel while he continues the dialogue with the mirror.
It's a movie is so much better when you get to read the commentary from the narrator.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah,
you can just imagine like the director saying this to the people.
And
like,
I've seen this movie. Yeah, I've seen the movie so many times. It's just this
adds so much to it. This is really interesting to me.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot out of this, especially with Michael being so goddamn sexy.
Yeah, exactly. Michael being the woman is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we got to make a remake. You got to do a reboot, and then Mike has to play all of the female characters.
A gritty reboot.
Yeah, of course.
And Vincent continues his dialogue with the mirror.
Smile Green 9090.
It's a moral test of what?
Yes,
the chat.
Vincent continues his dialogue with the mirror.
It's a moral test of yourself, whether or not you can maintain loyalty, because when people are loyal to each other, that's very meaningful.
Meanwhile, in the living room, Mia is on all floors trying to crawl to the bathroom, but it's like she's trying to crawl with the bones removed from her knees. Blood begins to drip from Mia's nose, then her stomach gets into the act, and she vomits. And in the bathroom, Vince continues.
So you're going to go out there, drink your drink, say goodnight, I've had a very lovely evening, go home, jack off, and that's all you're going to do.
Now that he's given himself a little pep talk, Vincent's ready for whatever's waiting for him on the other side of the door, so he goes through it. In the living room, we follow Vincent as he walks from the bathroom to the living room, where he finds Mia lying on the floor like a rag doll. She's twisted on her back, blood and puke are down her front, and her face is contorted. Not out of the tightness of pain, but just the opposite. The muscles in her face are so relaxed she lies still with her mouth open, slack-jawed.
Jesus Christ!
Vincent moves like grease lightning to Mia's fallen body. Bending down where she lays, he puts his fingers on her neck to check her pulse. She slightly stirs. Mia is aware of Vincent over her, speaking to her.
Mia, what the hell happened?
But she's unable to communicate. Mia makes a few lost mumbles, but they're not distinctive enough to be called words. Vincent props her eyelids open and sees the story.
I'll be a son of a bitch. Mia, what did you take? Answer me, honey, what did you take?
Mia is incapable of answering. He slaps her face hard. Vincent springs up and runs to his overcoat, hanging onto the rack. He goes through the pockets frantically. It's gone. Vincent makes a beeline to Mia. We follow.
Okay, honey, we're getting you on your feet.
He reaches her and hoists the dead weight up in his arms.
The chat says get Tarantino in on this.
Let me see if he's on Skype.
I really love the Grease reference was just too funny.
I kind of believe you, Ohm. I kind of believe that you can make it.
Well, you see what we wanted to do with
2,077 people right now.
Jesus.
This is so dumb and awesome.
Going up.
2081.
We're on our feet now. Now we're gonna get out to the car. Here we go. Watch us walk.
We follow behind as he hurriedly walks the practically unconscious Mia through the door and out the front door. Sorry, through the house and out the front door. Now we're at Vincent's hot rod. Insert speedometer, red needle on 100. Vincent, driving like a madman in a town without traffic laws, speeds the car into turns and over and up hills. Within Vincent's hot rod, Vincent, one hand firmly on the wheel, the other shifting like RoboCop, both eyes staring straight ahead except when he glances over at Mia. Mia, slack-jawed expression, mouth gaping, posture of a bag of water. Vincent takes his cellular phone out of his pocket. He punches the number. Now we're back at Lance's house. At this late hour, Lance is transformed from a bon vivant drug dealer into a bathrobe creature. He sits in a big comfy chair, ratty blue gym pants, a worn-out but comfortable t-shirt that has written on it Taft, California, and a moth-ridden terry cloth robe. In his hand is a bowl of Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. In front of him on the coffee table is a jug of milk, the box of Cap'n Crunch with Crunch Berries that came out of, and a hash pipe and an ashtray. On the big screen TV in front of the table is the Three Stooges, and they're getting married. So we need some characters.
This is the same one. It's Jody and Lance, and that's it.
All right. So
Corey says, "Fuck, I'd watch Rent if these guys did it."
the preacher says, "Hold hands, you lovebirds." The phone rings. Lance puts down his cereal and makes his way to the phone. It rings again. Jody, his wife, calls from the bedroom, obviously woken up.
Who is Jody?
Who was Jody in the
Somebody
last?
played Lance.
I
played
played
Jody.
Lance.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Lance, the phone's ringing!
I can hear it.
I thought you told those fucking assholes never to call this late.
I told him, and that's what I'm gonna tell this fucking asshole right now. Hello? Do you know how late it is? You're not supposed to be calling me this fucking late.
And then we're back to Vince in the Malibu. Vince is still driving like a stripe-assed ape, clutching the phone to his ear, cut back and forth during the conversation.
Lance, this is Vincent. I'm in big fucking trouble, man. I'm on my way to your place.
Whoa, hold on. Hold your horses, man. What's the problem?
You still got that adrenaline shot?
Maybe.
I need it, man. I got a chick. She's fucking ODing on me.
Don't bring her here. I'm not even fucking joking with you. Don't you bring some fucking or fucked up poo butt to my house. It says, don't you bring up. That's what the line is. Don't you bring some poo butt.
Fucked up poo butt.
No choice.
She's ODing?
Yeah, she's dying.
Then bite the fucking bullet. Take her to the hospital and call a lawyer.
Negative.
She ain't my fucking problem. You fucked her up. You deal with it. Are you talking to me on a cellular phone?
Cellular phone.
Celluloid.
Nuclear phone.
Nuclear phone.
Sorry?
I don't know you. Who is this? Don't come here. I'm hanging up.
Too late. I'm already here.
At this moment, inside Lance's house, we hear Vincent's Malibu coming up the street. Lance hangs to the phone, goes to his curtains, and yanks the cord. The curtains open with a whoosh in time to see Vincent's Malibu driving up his front lawn and crashing into his house. The window Lance is looking out of shatters from the impact.
Who the hell was that?
Lance charges from the window out the door to his front lawn, and now we're in his front lawn. Vincent is already out of the car, working on getting Mia out.
Have you lost your fucking mind? You crashed your car in my fucking house. You talk about drug shit on a cellular fucking phone?
If you through having your little hissy fit, this chick is dying. Get your needle and get it now.
Are you deaf? You're not bringing that fucked up bitch in my house.
This fucked up bitch is Marcellus' wife. Now, if she fucking croaks on me, I'm a grease spot. Before he turns into a... Oh, God. Before he turns me into bar soap, I'm going to force to tell him about how you could have saved her life, but instead, you let her die on your front porch.
Inside of Lance's house. We start in Lance's and Jody's bedroom. Jody in bed throws out the covers and stands up. She's wearing a long t-shirt with a picture of Fred Flintstone on it. We follow handheld behind her as she opens the door, walking through a hall into the living room.
It's only 1:30 in the goddamn morning. What the fuck's going on out here?
As she walks in the living room, she sees Vincent and Lance standing over Mia, who's lying on the floor in the middle of the room. From here, everything in the scene is frantic like a documentary in an emergency ward, with the big difference here being nobody knows what the fuck they're doing.
Who's she?
Lance looks up at Jody.
Get the black box in the bedroom. I have with the adrenaline shot.
I have with the adrenaline.
I have with the adrenaline. Oh, in the bedroom I have with the adrenaline shot.
What's wrong with her?
She's OD. Oh, it's Vincent. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's ODing on us.
Well, get her the hell out of here.
Get the fucking shot.
Close enough. Never.
We tried.
Don't yell "end me."
Don't yell into me.
She angrily turns and disappears into the bedroom looking for the shot. We move into the room with the two men.
You two are a match made in heaven.
Look, just keep talking to her, okay? Well, she's getting the shot. I gotta get a medical book.
What did you need a medical book for?
Tell me how to do it. I've never given an adrenaline shot before.
You've had that thing for 6 years and you never used it.
I never had to use it. I don't go Joey popping with bubble gummers. All of my friends can handle their eyes.
Well, then get it.
I am, if you'll let me.
I'm not fucking stopping you.
Stop talking to me and start talking to her.
We follow Lance as he runs out of the living room into a interior spare room. With a bunch of junk in it, he frantically starts scanning the junk for a book he's looking for, repeating the words, "Come on, come on, come on," endlessly. From off screen, we hear,
Come on.
Yup, man, we're losing her.
I'm looking as fast as I can.
Lance continues his frenzied search. We hear Jody in the living room from now as she talks to Vincent.
Shit, I was tweeting, sorry.
Wow.
What's he looking for?
I don't. Oh, that's.
I don't know, some medical book.
Jody calls to Lance.
What are you looking for?
My black medical book.
As he continues searching, flipping and knocking over shit, Jody appears in the doorway.
What are you looking for?
My black fucking medical book. It's like a textbook they give to nurses.
I never saw a medical book.
Trust me, I have one.
Well, if it's that important, why didn't you keep it with the shot?
Lance spins towards her.
I don't know. Stop bothering me.
What are you looking for? That girl's gonna die on the carpet. You're gonna never go fighting all this shit. For 6 months now, I've been telling you to clean this room.
Get your ass in here. Fuck the book.
Lance angrily knocks over a pile of shit and leaves the shot, heading for the living room. Vincent is bent over Mia, talking softly to her when Lance re-enters the room.
Quit fucking around, man. Give her the shot.
Lance bends down by the black case brought in by Jody. He opens it and begins preparing the needle for injection.
While I'm doing this, take her shirt off and find her heart.
Vince rips her blouse open. Jody stumbles back into the room, hanging back from the action.
Well, does it have to be exact?
Yeah, it has to be exact. I'm giving her an injection in the heart, so I gotta exactly hit her in the heart.
Well, I don't know exactly where her heart is. I think it's here.
Vince points to Mia's right breast. Lance glances over and nods.
That's it.
As Lance readies the injection, Vincent looks up at Jody.
Nice.
My boobs.
I need a big fat magic marker. Got one?
What?
I need a big fat magic marker. Any fat pen will do, but a magic marker would be great. Oh, that's
Hold
not the
on.
same line.
Jody runs up to the desk, opens the top drawer, and in her enthusiasm, she pulls the drawer out of the desk, the contents of which, bills, papers, and pens, spill to the floor. The injection is ready. Lance hands Vincent the needle.
It's ready. I'll tell you what to do.
You're gonna give her the shot.
No, you're gonna give her the shot.
I've never done this before.
I've never done this before either, and I ain't starting now. You brought her here, that means you give her the shot. The day I bring an ODing bitch to your place, then I gotta give her the shot.
Jody hurriedly joins them in the huddle, a big fat red magic marker in her hand.
Got it!
Vincent grabs the magic marker out of Jody's hand and makes a big red dot on Mia's body where her heart is.
Okay, what do I do?
Well, you're giving her an injection of adrenaline straight to her heart, but she's got a breastplate in front of her heart, so you gotta pierce through that. So what you gotta do is bring the needle down in a stabbing motion.
Lance demonstrates the stabbing motion, which looks like the shape killing its victims in Halloween.
I gotta stab her?
If you want the needle to pierce through to her heart, you gotta stab her hard.
Then, once you do, push down on the plunger.
What happens after that?
I'm curious about that myself.
This ain't a fucking joke, man.
She's supposed to come out of it like that.
Nice.
Thanks.
Vincent lifts the needle up above his head in a stabbing motion. He looks down on Mia. Mia is fading fast. Soon, nothing will help her. Vincent's eyes narrow, ready to do this.
Count to 3.
Lance, on his knees right beside Vincent, does not know what to expect.
1,
Red dot on Mia's body, needle raised, ready to strike.
2,
Jody's face is alive with anticipation, needle in the air, poised like a rattler ready to strike.
3!
The needle leaves frame, thrusting down hard. Vincent brings the needle down hard, stamping Mia in the chest. Mia's head is jolted from the impact the syringe plunger is pushed down, pumping the adrenaline out through the needle. Mia's eyes pop open, and she lets out a hellish cry of the banshee. She pulls up in a sitting position, needle struck in her chest, screaming. Vincent, Lance, and Judy, who were in the sitting positions in front of Mia, jump back, scared to death. Mia's scream runs out. She slowly starts taking breaths of air. The other three, now scooted halfway across the room, shaken to their bones, look to see if she's all right.
If you're okay, say something.
Mia, still breathing, looking up at them, says in a relatively normal voice.
Something.
Vincent and Lance collapse on their backs, exhausted and shaking from how close to death Mia came.
Anybody want a beer?
And scene.
And
Scene.
That was intense. You get very well done, everybody.
Yeah, man. Let's print that.
well played. Yeah.
Print that.
We're a little bit. We're at about halfway. Do you want to?
Yeah, moving up in the world, kid.
Just now we
We're nowhere near halfway.
Yeah, we are.
Another
We're a little
scene.
bit.
We need a Vincent. We need a Vincent, and we need a
Mia.
A Butch and a Mother. Mother is the taxi driver, right?
Do we want a special guest
What?
to take over?
What?
Who?
Who's
I'm
the
chatting
special
with
guest? Is it
Lion.
PewDiePie?
No, well, no. Pewdie's probably. I don't know. He's in LA, so he's probably asleep.
Anyway.
I'm talking with Reeves from Dota Cinema. Right
Oh my
now.
god, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my fucking
No.
god!
You
If we could
gotta
link
be
Reed
fucking
and
kidding
have
me.
him fucking do like one of these voice actors, I would
Let-
love
Oh
let's-
my god.
Let's bring him in.
Are you
I
Is he, have you pitched that to him? Like, we're not gonna like spring this
Yeah.
bullshit on him,
No,
right?
dude, I'm chatting with him right now.
about
Oh
this
my God.
though?
I couldn't get a hold of Quentin Tarantino though.
Way to drop the ball,
Dude, if
Re-
you can get Reeves in here, oh my god.
Dude, I got him coming.
That is ridiculous.
Wow.
This is dumb and awesome.
I, fucking, I both hate and love knowing Wrecker.
Why?
It's the scariest thing.
Where did he go?
Just
Yeah,
all
it's like literally any second you could be like, oh, I've got this super famous person here.
Yeah, exactly. It's like suddenly I'm gonna be talking to Barack Obama, and Wrecker's gonna be like, "Well, yeah, man."
I got him right here.
He couldn't deliver Obama the other.
Hello?
Hello.
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 I am a huge fan of Dota fans.
Oh my god. Oh good.
Yeah, seriously.
Thanks, guys. I've been like I said, I got linked through like 6 other people. This stream is like going.
Smith fell asleep, and so while he's asleep, we're acting out Pulp
Oh
Fiction.
no! I have been here for going on an hour because
Holy shit!
I have been here since
Never mind.
I missed like scene 1, but I've watched it. I've been eating ice cream and just like sitting here like this is amazing. And then I saw Wrecker talking, and I was like, "Where do I know Ohm from? I know I fucking know his name." So I'm asking people. I'm like, "Who is he?" Like I know him, and he's on my fucking friends list on Steam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the cursing. I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's
We're
dude.
not
We're reading
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction on screen. It's-
Yeah, I accidentally said wetbags earlier.
You just said
Said it a
And
second
just
time.
now.
Yeah. Said it again.
Gassy, burning bridges with gassy Mexican.
So yeah, guys, if you play Dota, you gotta check out Dota Cinema, but you probably already know about it.
Yeah, you have to watch Dota Fails.
Can we just abandon the idea that we're doing this for any kind of
Oh.
self-promotion at this point?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking 3 in the morning Pacific time. We're just
It's
here.
5 a.m. for me right now.
6 by me.
I have just been yelling about heroin. It is 6 and it is daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, fully daylighted by me.
Guess he's still in the chat.
Oh god.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Is he even watching?
Wow.
Shit.
Wow, Gassy
thought-
can
is this
do
someone
all
to
the
bet?
roles for this right now.
Now I'm suddenly extremely, extremely shy.
Why are you? No, don't be like that.
It's going so good.
I know. This
All
is
right, well,
amazing.
we're about to start another scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, choose any character you want.
So
We'll
tell me
around.
about
Oh
the
my
characters. What do we got here?
Have you not watched Pulp Fiction?
No, I have. I'm trying to remember.
Okay, so we
Tommy
have just
Holland Foxy
finished.
played.
Mia Wallace, Marcellus's wife, has been stabbed through the breastplate and the heart with an adrenaline needle, which saved her life. And now we are in Vincent's Malibu, which is his car.
This isn't a new scene. This is the continuation. Of
Which
that
is
scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
This,
okay, let's
the
finish.
next segment is Butch. So.
All right, so we'll finish this and then we'll assign roles. This
Yeah.
might be a good transition period for everyone to get involved in the artistry.
Okay.
Again, Mia Wallace's life has just been saved from the brink of death via a heroin overdose and an adrenaline needle through the breastplate. Vincent is behind the wheel, driving Mia home. No one says anything. Both are still far too shaken. The Malibu pulls up to the front. Mia gets out without saying a word and begins walking down the walkway towards the front door.
Mia!
She turns around. Vincent's out of the car, standing on the walkway, a big distance between the two.
What are your thoughts on how to handle this?
What's yours?
So hot.
I'm of the opinion that Marcellus can live his whole life and never ever hear of this incident.
Mia smiles.
Don't worry about it. If Marcellus ever heard of this, I'd be in.
Fuck, let me do that again.
Don't worry about it. If Marcellus ever heard of this, I'd be in as much trouble as you.
I seriously doubt that.
If you can keep a secret, so can I.
Let's shake on it.
Beautiful.
Let's shake on it.
The two walk toward the door, holding out their hands to shake, and shake they do.
Mom's the word.
The chat
Mia-
says Keanu Reeves here.
Mia lets go of Vincent's hand and
He spells
silently
it
makes the
different.
see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil sign with her hands. Vincent smiles.
If you'll excuse me, I gotta go home and have a heart attack.
Mia giggles. Vincent turns to leave.
Okay. You still want to hear my Fox Force 5 joke?
Vincent turns around.
Vincent turns around.
All right, guys, you got to give me a break here. There's a lot of lines.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Poor Ryan has to read all of the
I
narration
can't
from
narrate. In my own
I had to be
voice.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Wait, Captain Coon, somebody can pick, right?
Yeah, that's Christopher Walken. Whoever
Yeah.
does
Oh
that.
shit. Yeah.
Oh,
That's nice.
Oh.
Who did Professor?
Oh, Ricker, you have
Christopher
Christopher
Walken.
Walken on. You have
I
him on
can't do
Skype, right?
walking. I can't.
No, you have him on Skype, right?
Who?
Walk
Christopher
in.
Walken?
You have him on
No.
Skype.
Oh, come
He
on.
wouldn't add me. I tried.
I love how you answered that like it was a real question. It's like, Get it. Sure, but I think I'm still a little too petrified to laugh.
Uh-huh. You won't laugh because it's not funny. But if you still want to hear, I'll tell you.
I can't wait.
3 tomatoes are walking down the street. A papa tomato, a mama tomato, and a little baby tomato. The baby tomato is lagging behind the papa and mama tomato.
Oops, that was weird. Sorry.
You know what my
Fox
favorite
Man-
part of the stream is?
Foxman is a
that
huge fan of Reeves.
That
we're
was the
doing
first
this shit
thing
like
ever.
completely outside of Josh's influence, and the only person who can be punished for this shit is Josh. Like straight up, like this is the ideal
Like-
situation.
like
It's like,
if
oh
it-
shit, the guy who holds the copyright fucking chips is the only person who's not here.
Yeah,
This is great.
Josh is gonna go to jail for this shit.
Here's my joke.
All right, have we made some progress?
The papa tomato gets mad, goes over to the mama tomato and stomps on him. Stamps on the ground. And says, ketchup!
They both smile, but neither laugh.
See you around, Vince.
Mia turns and walks inside of her house.
Mm.
End scene.
End scene.
And
All right.
oh, sorry. Close up Vincent. After Mia walks inside, Vincent continues to look at where she was. He brings his hands to her lips and blows her a kiss, then exits frame, leaving it empty. We hear his Malibu start up and drive away, fade to black, end scene.
All right. I was Butch. We do have.
No,
Uh,
hang on. We need to get Reeves apart in this.
Yeah.
You make him Captain
Yes.
Coon. Give him
Do you want to
Captain
play
Coons.
Butch or Christopher Walken? Because
Christopher Walken's got the monologue. I'll do either
What
one.
does Butch do? Does
Oh
he just
God,
says,
it's a
uh-huh?
Bruce Willis, he's the boxer.
He doesn't talk that
Uh,
much though.
Yeah, he's the boxer.
You
Look
have
at
some
that.
really
We're trying to
awkward moments as
find where
Butch,
we
like some really
are.
sexual
at
moments.
this watch.
Yeah, oh,
his
man.
ass.
Oh, this is
He
the
is.
greatest scene. Oh my
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
best
yeah.
thing.
This is
I want blueberry pancakes.
Yeah, you have to be her.
I would love to hear.
I want a pooch belly.
No, pot
The
belly.
pot belly.
I want the
Not
pot.
pooch
I want the
belly?
pot.
Sorry.
What is a pooch belly?
It's a Jewish thing.
Where are you guys?
Oh wow,
We're just
homewrecker.
thinking ahead.
We're at Butch's, or sorry,
Point of view.
Fade Up on the cartoon Speed Racer.
Up his ass. I don't think I can do walking. That's like.
Wait,
No, you have
That was
to.
perfect. You have to do
Not
it now.
only can you,
Welcome
you
to the
have
stream,
to.
motherfucker.
You're
Oh
required.
God.
Guest walking.
We throw you into the
Do I have
fire
to do
here.
it as walking?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
So
That is
that's
do
how
it.
it's all going to sound.
You gotta do
That
it.
is- That's better than.
All right, we need a mother. Is that just defaulting to Mike?
Yeah, it seems.
I
that
guess
way.
He does.
Okay.
It's just a short. It's just a short. It's like the two
I'll
lines.
do my Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
Fade to black, and then
Oh
we're.
my God, I
up
have
now.
so many lines.
Wait. So
Fade up,
Who's Butch then?
dude.
You're Captain Food.
This is your living, man.
Oh
Just
God,
talking.
I've never done walking.
Talking and walking.
Day that you
I'm
had.
down. I just people should not expect this to be good.
No,
Dude, if people are here watching us at 3:12 in the morning Pacific time after 40 hours of straight live streaming, well, the host of the live stream snores in the background, and we read a secondhand Pulp Fiction script off the internet simultaneously, then the people watching have some serious expectation problems.
2,144.
in addition to that, if you've ever watched Dota Fails of the Week, you know what role Reeves plays in that.
Yeah, if anything, this is perfect, I guess.
Yeah,
The
We're
fact
about
that
to
the stream
pass.
continues to grow in popularity blows my fucking mind.
We're about to pass like the best that the Super Show has
ridiculous.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna pass. We're
Yeah,
gonna pass
that's
dry.
ridiculous to think about.
It hurts a little bit, but it also feels great.
Let's just ride it out. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, Fade Up on the cartoon Speed Racer. Speed is giving a detailed description of all the features on his race car, the Mach 5,
Mach
which he does
5.
at the beginning of it. Fade Up on the cartoon Speed Racer. Speed is giving a detailed description of all the features on his race car, the Mach 5,
There you go.
which he does at the beginning of every episode. Off screen, we hear a woman's voice.
Butch.
Resolved to Butch's POV. We're in the living room of a modest two-bedroom house in Alhambra, California in the year 1972. Butch's mother, 35-ish, stands in the doorway leading into the living room. Next to her is a man dressed in the uniform of an American Air Force officer. The camera is the perspective of a 5-year-old boy.
Butch, stop watching TV a second. We got a special visitor. Now, do you remember when I told you Daddy dies in a prisoner of war camp?
Every woman in every woman in this script has had a stroke. Play is.
Dad's character. Wait, did you say?
Explain Bush.
Well, this here's Captain Cruz. He was in the POW camp with Daddy.
Captain Coon steps inside of the room toward the little boy and bends down on one knee to bring him even with the boy's eye line. When Coon speaks, he speaks with a slight Texas accent.
Hello, little man. I sure heard a bunch about you. See, I was a good friend of your daddy's. We were in the Hanoi pit of hell over 5 years together. Hopefully, you'll never have to experience this yourself. But when two men are in a situation like me and your daddy were,
This is really good.
for as long as we were, we take on certain responsibilities or the other. If it had been me who had not made it, Major Coolidge would be talking right now to my son Jim. But the way it worked out, I'm talking to you. Butch, I got something for you.
The captain pulls a gold wristwatch out of his pocket.
God. Look at this wall of text.
Wristwatch. So much. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I got it. It was first purchased by your great granddaddy. It was bought during the First World War in a little general store in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was bought by Private Doughboy Ernie Coolidge the day he set sail for Paris. It was your great granddaddy's war watch, made by the first company to ever make wristwatches. You see, up until then, people just carried pocket watches. Pocket watches. Sure, why not? He wore that watch every day he was in the war. Then, when he had done his duty, he went home to your great-grandmother. Took the watch off his wrist, put it on an old coffee can, and in that can it stayed till your grandfather Dane Coolidge was called upon his country to go overseas and fight the Germans once again. This time, they called it World War II. Your great-granddaddy gave it to your granddad for good luck. Unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Your granddad was a Marine, and he was killed with all the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Your granddad was facing death, and he knew it. None of those boys had any illusions about ever leaving the island. So 3 days before the Japanese took the island, 22-year-old grandfather asked a gunner on the Air Force transport named Winaki, a man he had never met before in his life, delivered to his infant son, who he had never seen in the flesh, his gold watch. 3 days later, your grandfather was dead. But Winaki kept his word. After the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his dad's gold watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured and put in a Vietnamese prison camp. Why am I black now? Now, he knew if he saw the watch, it'd be confiscated. But your daddy looked at it. That watch was your birthright. And he'd be damned if the slow... God.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
And he'd be damned if the slopeheads were going to put their birthright or put their greasy yellow hands on the boy's birthright.
Oh, man.
He hid it in the one place he knew he could hide something. His ass. 5 years he wore this watch up his ass. Then, when he died of dysentery, he gave me the watch. I hid with uncomfortable hunk of metal up. Then, after 7 years, he's switching accents like crazy. Sent home to my family. And now, little man, I give the watch to you.
Very good.
Yes.
Hottest HD walking through on YouTube.
Captain Coons
fucked
hands
you.
the watch to Butch. A little hand comes into frame to accept it. Cut to locker room at night. The 27-year-old Butch Coolidge is dressed in boxing regalia, trunks, shoes, and gloves. He lies on a table catching a few Z's before his big fight. Almost as soon as we cut to him, he wakes up with a start, shaken by the bizarre memory. He wipes his sweaty face with his boxing glove. His trainer, Klondike, an older fireplug, opens the door a little, sticking his head in the room.
Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Fuck. Shit.
God damn it.
All right, sorry.
There he is.
He's back.
Right, yeah.
He's back.
I'm ready.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Cough, it's time, Butch. Oh, never mind. Klondike steps aside, closing the door on the wild mob outside. He goes to the long yellow rope hanging on a hook. Butch hops off the table, and without a word, Klondike helps him on with the rope with the back that says Battling Butch Coolidge. The two men head for the door. Klondike opens the door for Butch. As Butch steps into the hallway, the crowd goes apeshit. Klondike closes the door behind him, leaving us in the quiet, empty locker room. Fade to black, title card, the gold watch. We hear over the black and white title, "Well, Dan, that has to be the bloodiest and hands down the most brutal fight the city has ever seen." The sound of chaos in the background. Fade in. We're in an alley. A taxi is parked in a dark alley next to the auditorium. The sky is pissing down rain. We slowly dolly towards the parked car. The sound of the car radio can be heard coming from inside. Can we get a couple of sportscasters quickly?
I'll be sportscaster number 2.
I'll be number 2, I guess.
I was about to say Reeves has to be a sportscaster.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm completely fine with that, boys.
Begin.
Well, which one am I?
Well,
I'll be
I'll
two.
pack
Somebody
him.
read
He's
number
number
one.
Faster than I've ever seen a victorious boxer vacate the ring. Do you think he knew Willis was dead?
My guess would be yes, Richard. I could see from my position here the frenzy in the eyes give way to the realization of what he was doing. I think any man would have left the ring that fast.
And then we're back to the taxi, parked and raining in the night. Inside the taxi, behind the wheel, is the female cabbie named Esmerella Villalobos. A young woman with Spanish looks sits parked, drinking a steaming hot cup of coffee out of a white styrofoam cup. I'm going to assume that that's going to Michael A.L. Fox.
You got it.
The sportscasters continue their coverage.
Do you feel this ring death tragedy will have an effect on the world of boxing?
That's you, Reeve.
Oh, shoot, I looked away.
Just tweeted.
Classic mistake, man.
You feel the ring of death tragedy? Is that what you read?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, a tragedy like this can't help but shake the world of boxing to its very foundation. But it's of paramount importance that during the sad weeks ahead, the eyes of the WBA remain firmly fixed on the...
Click! Esmeralda shuts off the radio. She takes a sip of the coffee, then hears a noise behind her in the alley. She sticks her head out of the car door to see exterior boxing auditorium. A window about 3 stories high opens on the auditorium side of the alley. A gym bag is tossed into a garbage dumpster below the window. Then Butch Coolidge, still dressed in boxing trunks, shoes, gloves, and yellow robe, leaps to the dumpster below. Esmeralda's reaction takes in the strangeness of the sight. Gym bag in hand, Butch climbs out of the dumpster and runs to the taxi. Before he climbs in, he takes off his robe and throws it on the ground. Interior taxi. Butch, soaking wet, naked except for the trunks, shoes, and gloves, hops in the back seat, slamming the door. Esmeralda, staring straight ahead, talks to Butch through the rear view window.
Oh, Spanish accent.
Okay, let me try.
Don't.
Like, oh, this is gonna
Don't
be-
fuck it up.
Are you the man? Oh, wait, no, that's
Oh.
Guys, I'm gonna need some help on this one.
Are you
Are you the man?
Are you the man I was supposed to
Breathing
pick
like a
up?
girl.
Yeah, that was good. That was pretty good.
That's good.
If you're the cab I called, I'm the guy you're supposed to pick up.
Where to?
Out of here.
The ignition key is twisted. The engine roars to life. The beater is flipped on. Esmeralda's barefoot stomps on the gas pedal. Boxing auditorium at night. The cab whips out of the alley, fishtailing on the wet pavement in front of the auditorium at a rapid pace, in case the intensity of the scene was not previously communicated to you. Locker room door opens. English Dave fights his way through the pandemonium which is going on outside in the hall, shutting the door on the madness. Once inside, English Dave takes time to adjust his suit and tie. Mia is standing by the door. She sees Vincent with English Dave.
Mia, how you doing?
Great. Never thank you for dinner.
I admire your continuity with keeping those voices.
I tried.
In the room, black boxer Floyd Ray Willis lies on the table dead. His face looks like he went dunking for bees. His trainer is on his knees, head on Floyd's chest, crying over the body. The huge figure that is Marcellus Wallace stands at the table, hand on the trainer's shoulder, lending emotional support. We still do not know Marcellus clearly, only that he is big. Mia sits in the chair in the far end of the room. Marcellus looks up, sees English Dave, and walks over to him.
What you got?
He booked. Oh, sorry. I couldn't remember.
I thought I was
Yeah,
English.
you were. I'm sorry.
I prepared to scour this earth for this motherfucker. If Butch goes to Indochina, I want something hiding in a bowl of rice, ready to pop a cap in his ass.
I'll take care of it.
Butch gets one of his boxing gloves off. Esmeralda watches in the rearview mirror. He tries to roll down one of the backseat windows, but can't find the roll bar.
Hey, how do I open the window back here? Josh, or I said Josh. Michael.
Josh, Spanish
It's
again.
Michael.
Wait, oh, sorry. I was just on
I have to do it.
She presses a button and the back window moves down. Butch tosses his boxing glove out the window, then starts untying the other one. Esmeralda can't keep quiet anymore.
Hey, mister.
What?
Is my turn borderline French? I'm sorry if that was... Yeah.
Who cares?
You were in that fight on the radio. You're the fighter?
As he tosses his other glove out the window.
Whatever gave you that idea?
No, come on. You're him. I know you're him. Tell me you're him.
I'm him.
You killed the other boxing man.
He's dead?
The radio said he was dead.
He finished wiping himself down.
You know what I mean?
Sorry about that, Floyd.
He tosses the towel out the window. Silence as Butch digs in his bag for a t-shirt.
What do you feel like?
What does what feel like?
Killing a man. Beating another man to death with your bare hands.
Butch pulls on his t-shirt.
Are you some kind of weirdo?
No. It's a subject I have much interest in. You are the first man I have ever met to have killed somebody. So what was it like to kill a man?
Tell you what, you give me one of them cigarettes, I'll give you an answer.
Esmeralda bounces in her seat with excitement.
Deal.
Butch leans forward. Esmeralda, keeping her eyes on the road, passes a cigarette back to him. He takes it. Then, still not looking behind her, she brings up her hand, a lit match in it. Butch lights his smoke, then blows out the match. He takes a long drag.
So...
He looks at her license.
Esmeralda Villalobos. Is that Mexican?
The name is Spanish, but I'm Colombian.
It's a very pretty name.
It means Esmeralda of the Wolves.
That's one hell of a name you got there, sister.
Thank you. And what is your name?
Butch.
Butch? What does it mean?
I'm an American. Our names don't mean shit. Anyway, moving right along. What is it you want to know, Esmeralda?
I want to know what it feels like to kill a man.
I couldn't tell you. I didn't know he was dead till you told me he was dead. Now I know he's dead. Do you want to know how I feel about it?
Yes.
Esmeralda nods her head yes.
I don't feel the least little bit bad.
Phone booth, raining at night. We dolly around a phone booth as Butch talks inside.
What I tell you, as soon as the word got out a fix was in, the odds would be out of control. Hey, if he was a better fighter, he'd be alive. If he never laced up his gloves in the first place, which he never should have done, he'd be alive. Enough about the poor unfortunate Mr. Floyd. Let's talk about the rich and prosperous Mr. Butch. How many bookies you spread it around with? 8? How long to collect? So by tomorrow evening, you'll have it all. Good. Good news, Scotty. Real good news. I understand a few stragglers aside. Me and Fabian are gonna leave. I don't remember that name. What's the name? Fabian?
Fabian.
It's
I think it's Fabian.
Fabian are leaving in the morning. It should take us a couple days to get into Knoxville. Next time we see each other, it'll be on Tennessee time.
I'm still here. Butch hangs up the phone and he looks at the cab waiting to take him wherever he wants to go.
Fabian, my love, our adventure begins.
Okay, so this is like a jump cut, but we should probably take a Fabian. Are we just going to give this to Mike because Esmeralda and Fabian aren't going to be in the same
Yeah,
scene?
that's what I figured.
Beautiful.
I should give
okay.
it to Reeves. Reeves.
Reeves, you want to be a lady?
I think.
Lord.
I think for the sake of the
Try.
lines that he has to say makes this amazing. So
Yeah,
please.
they're really sexual.
I have to try to do her voice.
It sounds like Miss Swan.
I want
Yes, Miss Swan.
I want blueberry
Just
pancakes.
want to
You look like a man.
Maple syrup.
Jesus Christ.
It wouldn't be fair. He's so good at it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I love you
Nobody's
so much.
happy. Everybody's happy. Whatever. Esmeralda's taxi pulled into the motel parking lot. The rain has stopped, but the night is still soaked. Butch gets out, now fully dressed in t-shirt, jeans, and high school athletic jacket. He leans in the driver's side window.
45.60.
Butch hands her the money.
Merci, beaucoup. And here's a
Oh,
little.
God.
What?
You
What?
butchered it, Butch.
What is it?
Merci
What is-
beaucoup.
You
What
don't know how
is
to
it?
say merci beaucoup?
Beaucoup?
Oh my god.
Is it
Is it?
beaucoup?
I mean, he was method acting. He's Butch. He's a dumb
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Beaucoup.
Butch holds up $100 bill.
Fuck yourself.
Esmeralda's eyes light up. She goes to take it. Butch holds it out of reach.
Now, if anybody should ask you about who your fare was tonight, what are you gonna tell them?
The truth. 3 well-dressed, slightly toasted Mexicans.
He gives her the bill.
I'm not even gonna say it. Esmeralda. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Esmeralda.
Sleep well, Butch.
He tweaks her nose. She smiles and he turns and walks away. She drives off.
Oops.
We're at a motel, room 6 in the night. Butch enters and turns on the light. Lying curled up on the bed, fully dressed with her back to us, is Butch's French girlfriend, Fabienne.
Wait.
Step up, motherfuckers.
It's Reeves.
Is it?
Gotta be
who's it-
Reeves.
Is it?
Who's gonna do it?
Reeves got to do it.
Keep the light off.
It's a rite of passage.
Butch flicks the switch back, making the room dark again.
Is that better, Sugar Pop?
Oui. Hard day at the office?
Pretty hard. I got into a fight.
Poor baby. Can we make spoons?
Oh my god. I am hard as a rock right now.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Dude, there's so much cum in my keyboard.
Straightforward with that one.
Oh, I'm gonna get so much shit for this. I can't wait.
Butch climbs into bed and spooning Fabienne from behind. Butch and Fabienne speak to one another. They speak in baby talk.
Oh man.
I was looking at myself in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
I wish I had a pot.
You were looking in the mirror and you wish you had some pot?
A pot. A pot belly. Pot belly is sexy.
Well, you should be happy, 'cause you do.
Shut the fence. I don't have a pot. I have a bit of a tummy. Like Madonna when she did Lucky Star. It's not the same thing.
I didn't realize there was a difference between a tummy and a pot belly.
The difference is huge.
You want me to have a pot?
No, pot bellies make a man look either oafish or like a gorilla. But on a woman, a pot belly is very sexy. The rest of you is normal. Normal face, normal legs, normal hips, normal ass, but with a big, perfectly round pot belly. If I had one, I'd wear a t-shirt 2 sizes too small to accentuate it.
You think guys would find that attractive?
I don't give a damn what men find attractive. It's unfortunate what we find pleasing to touch and pleasing to the eye is seldom the same.
If you have a pot belly, I'd punch you in it.
Punch me in my belly.
Right in the belly.
I'd smother you. I'd drop it on your I'd drop it right on your face till you couldn't breathe.
You'd do that to me?
Yes.
Did you get everything, Sugar Pop?
Yes, I did.
Good job.
Did everything go as planned?
You didn't listen to the radio?
I never listened to your fights. Were you the winner?
I won all right.
Are you still retiring?
Sure am.
What about the man you fought?
Floyd retired too.
Really? You won't be fighting no more?
Not no more.
So it all worked out in the finish.
We ain't at the finish, baby.
Fabienne rolls over and Butch gets on top of her. They kiss.
Guys, we gotta be careful. The Desperado is about to rip through the seams of
Oh my god.
He named it the Desperado?
Is the bat signal activated right now?
I mean, I'm a fan of Dota Cinema, but holy shit.
This is amazing.
You're like
number of
ruining your
times-
keyboard over there.
The number of times I have destroyed keyboards over Dota Cinema is ridiculous.
We're in a lot of danger, aren't we?
Butch nods his head yes.
If they find
If they
us.
find us.
Oh, sorry.
They'll... Excuse me, something happened to my voice. If they find us, they'll kill us, won't they?
Butch nods his head yes.
But they won't find us, will they?
Butch nods his head no.
Do you still want
Oh
me to go
god,
with...
man. This is a shake.
Butch nods his head yes.
I don't want to be a burden or a nuisance.
Butch's hand goes out of frame and starts massaging her crotch.
Yeah.
Fabienne reacts.
Oh. Fabian reacts. I can't wait to hear this.
Okay.
More reaction. More reaction.
Yeah, come on, man. This is like a half-hour scene.
I am silent and just firmly staring into your eyes with no noise when I have sex. Just with
woman, man.
anger, just angry
Oh,
stare.
man. Come on. Reeves, you're a better woman.
That's
than
all
that.
she does.
Come on,
in the,
man. I'm
I
putting
don't-
my
I'm
hands
not-
on your crotch,
God.
dude.
I don't believe in overacting.
All right. Somebody kick Reeves to the call. He's obviously not taking this seriously.
Fabienne, I want you to
I
be with
am an
me.
artist. Okay. We'll get one good moan. Okay.
All right. Fabienne, I want you to be with me
Forever.
and ever.
Fabienne lies her head back. Butch continues to massage her crotch.
Do you love me?
Oui.
Butch will give me oral
Who's
pleasure.
playing Bush?
Butch kisses her on the mouth.
Will you kiss it?
She nods her head yes.
But you first.
Butch's head goes down out of frame to carry out the oral pleasure. Fabienne's face is alone in the frame.
I don't know how to speak. Butch, mi amor.
Mi amor.
El Adventuro begins.
Oh my god.
Well done, well done. Fade up to the motel room, same motel room except empty. We hear the shower running in the bathroom. The camera moves to the bathroom doorway. We see Fabienne in a white terry cloth robe that seems to swallow her up. She's drying her head with a towel. Butch is inside the shower washing up. We see the outline of his naked body through the smoky glass of the shower door. Steam fills the bathroom. Butch turns the shower off and opens the door, propping his head out.
I think I cracked a rib.
Was that Josh?
No, that was a shower.
Simulating the shower.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck is that? Giving
I'm
me
the
oral
shower.
pleasure?
Next.
Oh, sorry. No retard from the fight.
Don't call me retard.
My name is Fabi. My name is Fabi.
Shut up, fuckhead. I hate mongoloid voice.
Okay, sorry. I take it back. Can I have a towel, please, Miss Beautiful Tulip?
Oh, I like that. I like being called a tulip. Tulip is much better than mongoloid.
She finishes drying her hair and wraps the towel like a turban on her head.
I didn't call you a mongoloid. I called you a retard, but I took it back.
She hands him a towel.
I'm not. Merci. Beaucoup.
Oh, merci. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. I don't know. I have no idea.
I lost my erection. Butch.
Oh, come on, Reeves.
Wait till the rape scene.
Yes,
This is
lemon
a
pie.
Rape?
Nick.
You're not allowed here.
Butch.
Yes, lemon pie.
Where are we going to go?
I'm not sure yet. Wherever you want. We're gonna get a lot of money from this, but it ain't gonna be so much we can live like. Or it ain't gonna be so much. We can live like hogs in the fat house forever. I was thinking we could go somewhere in the South Pacific. The kind of money we'll have will carry us a long way down there.
So if we wanted, we could live in Bora Bora.
You betcha. And if after a while you don't dig Bora Bora, then we can move over the Tahiti or Mexico.
But I do not speak Spanish.
You don't speak Bora Boran either. Besides, Mexican is easy. Donde está el zapateria?
What does that mean?
Where's the shoe store?
Donde está el zapateria?
Excellent pronunciation. You'll be my little mamacita in no time.
Butch exits the bathroom. We stay on Fabienne as she brushes her teeth. Butch keeps on from the other room.
¿Qué hora es? What time is it?
What time is it?
Time for bed. Sweet dream, Jelly Bean.
Fabienne brushes her teeth. We watch her for a moment or two, and then she remembers something.
Butch.
She walks out of the bathroom to ask Butch a question, only to find him sleeping in bed. She looks at him a moment.
Forget it.
She exits frame, going back into the bathroom. We stay on the wide shot of the unconscious Butch in bed. Fade to black, and then we're coming up. Same shot as before. The next morning, we find Butch still asleep in bed. Fabienne brushes her teeth half in and half out of the bathroom so she can watch TV at the same time. She still wears the terry cloth robe from the night before. On TV, William Smith and a bunch of Hell's Angels are taking on the entire Vietnamese army in the film The Losers. Butch wakes from his sleep as if a scary monster was chasing him. His start startles Fabienne.
Merde, you scared me. Did you have a bad dream?
Butch squints down the front of the bed at her, trying to focus. Butch, still trying to chase the cobwebs away, sees on TV Hell's Angels tear acid through a Vietnamese prison camp.
What are you watching?
A motorcycle movie. I'm not sure the name.
Are you watching it?
Fabienne enters the room.
In a way. Why? Would you like for me to switch it off?
Would you please?
She reaches over and turns off the TV.
It's a little too early in the morning for explosions and war.
What was it about?
How should I know? You were the one watching it.
Fabienne laughs.
No, imbecile. What was your dream about?
Oh, I don't remember. It's really rare I remember a dream.
You just woke up from it.
Fabienne, I'm not lying to you. I don't remember.
Well, let's look at the grumpy man in the morning. I didn't say you were lying. It's just odd you don't remember your dreams. I always remember mine. Did you know you talk in your sleep?
I don't talk in my sleep. Do I talk in my sleep?
You did last night.
What did I say?
Fabienne lays on top of him.
Oh.
I don't know. I couldn't understand you.
She kisses Butch.
What the That's what a kiss sounds like?
It's an espresso machine.
Which is, oddly enough, that's what I call my penis.
The espresso machine.
Why don't you get up and we'll get some breakfast at the breakfast place with the pancakes?
One more kiss and I'll get up.
Fabienne gives Butch a sweet, long kiss.
Satisfied?
Oh, yeah.
Then get up, lazy bones.
Butch climbs out of bed and starts pulling clothes out of the suitcase that Fabienne brought.
What time is it?
Almost 9 in the morning. What time does our train arrive?
11.
I'm gonna order a big plate of blueberry pancakes with maple syrup, eggs over easy, and 5 sausages.
Anything to drink with that?
Butch is finished dressing.
Oh yes, that looks nice. To drink, a tall glass, I think that's supposed to be of orange juice and a black cup of coffee. After that, I'm going to have a slice of pie.
As he goes through the suitcase.
Pie for breakfast?
Any time of the day is a good time for pie. Blueberry pie to go with the pancakes. And on top, a thin slice of melted cheese.
Where's my watch?
It's there.
No, it's not. It's not here.
Have you looked?
By now, Butch is frantically rummaging through the suitcase.
Yes, I fucking looked!
He's now throwing clothes.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Are you sure you got it?
Fabienne can hardly speak. She's never seen Butch this way.
Yes. Beside the table drawer.
On the little kangaroo.
Yes, it was on your little kangaroo.
Well, it's not here.
Well, it should be.
Oh, it most definitely should be here, but it's not. So where is it?
Fabienne is crying and scared. Butch lowers his voice, which only serves to make him more menacing.
Fabienne, that was my father's fucking watch. You know what my father went through to get me the watch? I don't want to get into it right now, but he went through a lot. Now, all this other shit you could have set on fire, but I specifically reminded you not to forget my father's watch. Now, think. Did you get it?
I believe so.
You believe so? You either did, or you didn't. Now, which one is it?
Then I did.
Are you sure?
No.
Butch freaks out. He punches the air. Fabienne screams and backs into a corner. Butch picks up the motel TV and throws it against the wall. Fabienne screams in horror. Butch looks towards her, suddenly calm.
No, it's not your fault. You left it at the apartment.
He bends down in front of the woman who has sunk to the floor. He touches her hand. She flinches.
If you did leave it at the apartment, it's not your fault. I had you bring a bunch of stuff. I reminded you about it, but I didn't illustrate how personal the watch was to me. If all I gave a fuck about was my watch, I should have told you. You ain't a mind reader.
He kisses her hand, then rises. Fabienne is still sniffling. Butch goes to the closet.
I'm sorry.
Butch puts on his high school jacket.
Don't be. It just means I won't be able to eat breakfast with you.
Why does it mean that?
Because I'm going back to my apartment to get my watch.
Won't the gangsters be looking for you there?
That's what I'm gonna find out. If they are, I don't think I can handle it. I'll split.
Rising from the floor.
I was so dreadful. I saw your watch. I thought you brought it. I'm so sorry.
Butch brings her closer and puts his hands on her face.
Don't feel bad, Sugar Pop. Nothing you could ever do make me permanently angry at you. I love you, remember? Now here's some money. Order those pancakes and have a great breakfast.
Don't go.
I'll be back before you can say blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie.
Well, maybe not that fast, but fast. Okay? Okay?
He kisses her once more and heads for the door. Oh my god.
That's not how it goes.
Excuse me.
You're 4 years old.
If that's not how it goes, then you're not doing it right.
Bye, Sugar Pop.
Bye.
I'm gonna take your Honda.
Okay.
And with that, he's out the door. Fabienne sits on the bed and looks at the money he gave her. Inside of the Honda, Butch is beating the steering wheel and the dash with his fists as he drives down the street.
Of all the fucking things she could have forgot, she forgets my father's watch. I specifically reminded her not to forget it. Beside a table, on the kangaroo, I said the words, "Don't forget my father's watch."
The little Honda races towards its destination as fast as its little engine will take it. A parking meter red flag rises up, then out, leaving the arrow pointing at 1 hour. Residential street. Butch isn't completely reckless. He has parked his car a couple of blocks from his apartment to check things out before he goes bopping through the front door. Butch walks down the alley, and then when he gets to another street, he discreetly glances out. Everything seems normal. More or less the right number of cars on the street. More of the parked cars appear out of place. Sorry, none of the parked cars appear out of place. None of them have a couple of goons sitting inside. Basically, it looks like a normal morning activity in front of Butch's home. Butch peers around a wall, taking in the vital information. Butch walks out of the alley and is ready for anything. He crosses the street and enters his apartment courtyard. Across the street from Butch's building on the corner is a combination donut shop and Japanese restaurant. A big sign sticks up in the air with the name Teriyaki Donut and a graphic of a donut sticking out of a bowl of rice. Butch is in the courtyard of his North Hollywood apartment building. Once again, everything appears normal. The laundry room, the pool, the apartment door. Nothing appears disturbed. Butch climbs the stairs leading to his apartment number 12. He steps outside the door and listens inside. Nothing. Butch slowly inserts the key into the door, quietly opening it. Now we're inside of Butch's apartment. His apartment has not been touched. He cautiously steps inside, shuts the door, and takes a quick look around. Obviously, no one is there. Butch walks into his mom's kitchen and opens the refrigerator. He takes out a carton of milk and drinks from it. With carton in hand, Butch surveys the apartment. Then he goes to the bedroom. His bedroom is like the rest of the apartment, neat, clean, and anonymous. The only things personal in the room are a few boxing trophies, an Olympic silver medal, and a framed issue of Ring magazine with Butch on the cover and a poster of Jerry Quarry and one of George Tuvallo. Sure enough, there's the watch just like he said it was, on the bedside table, hanging on his little kangaroo statue. He walks through the apartment and back into the kitchen. He opens the cupboard and takes out a box of Pop-Tarts. Putting down the milk, he opens the box, takes out 2 Pop-Tarts, and puts them in the toaster. Butch glances to his right. His eyes fall on something. When he sees a small compact Czech M61 submachine gun with a huge silencer on it lying on the kitchen counter.
Slowly inserts Northern Line. Just a chat.
Holy shit!
Oh,
He picks up an intimidating piece of weaponry and examines it. Then a toilet flushes. Butch looks up at the bathroom door, which is parallel to the kitchen. There's someone behind it. Like a rabbit caught in a radish patch, Butch freezes, not knowing what to do. The bathroom door opens, and Vincent Vega steps out of the bathroom, tightening his belt. In his hand is the book Modesty Blasé by Peter O'Donnell. Vincent and Butch lock eyes. Vincent freezes. Butch doesn't move except to point the M61 in Vincent's direction. Neither man opens his mouth. Then, the toaster loudly kicks up the Pop-Tarts. That's all the situation needed. Butch's finger hits the trigger. Muffled fire shoots out the end of the gun. Vincent is seemingly racked with 20 bullets simultaneously, lifting him off his feet, propelling him through the air, and crashing through the glass shower door at the end of the bathroom. By the time Butch removes his finger from the trigger, Vincent is annihilated. Butch stands frozen, amazed at what just happened. His lock goes from the grease spot in the bathroom that was once Vincent down to the powerful piece of artillery in his grip. With the respect it deserves, Butch carefully places the M61 back on the kitchen counter. Then he exits the apartment quickly. Jesus Christ. Butch, not running, but walking very rapidly, crosses the courtyard, comes out of the apartment building, crosses the street, goes through the alley, and into his car in one Steadicam shot that's emphasized for important reasons. Butch cranks the car into gear and drives away. The big wide smile of a survivor breaks onto his face. The Honda turns down the alley and slowly cruises by his apartment building. Butch looks out the window at his former home.
I keep not seeing... Oh, that's how you're going to beat him? Butch, they keep underestimating you.
Jesus, once more with feeling, Jake.
That's how you're going to beat him, Butch. They keep underestimating
That's how you're going to beat him.
That's how you
This makes the boxer laugh out loud. As he laughs, he flips the tape of the cassette player. When the music starts, he sings along with it. He drives by the apartment, but is stopped at the light on the corner across from Teriyaki Donut. Butch is still chuckling, singing along with the song as we see through the windshield the big man himself, Marcellus Wallace, exits Teriyaki Donut, carrying a box of a dozen donuts and 2 large styrofoam cups of coffee. He steps up the curb, crossing the street in front of Butch's car. This is the first time we see Marcellus clearly. Laughing Boy stops when he sees the big man in front of him directly. When Marcellus is in front of Butch's car, he casually glances to his left, sees Butch, continues walking, then stops. Double take. Am I really seeing what I'm seeing? That wasn't a lampshade.
My part.
I apologize for that. Are you double take now?
Most underappreciated character.
Butch doesn't wait for the big man to answer his own question. He stomps on the gas pedal. The little Honda slams into Marcellus, sending him the donuts and the coffee, hitting the pavement at 30 miles an hour. Butch cuts into cross traffic and is broadsided by a gold Camaro Z28, breaking all the windows in the Honda and sending it up on the sidewalk. Butch sits dazed and confused in the crumpled mess of what at one time was Fabienne's Honda. Blood flows from his nostrils. The still functional tape player continues to play. A pedestrian pokes his head inside.
Jesus, you okay?
Butch looks at him, spaced out.
I guess.
Marcellus Wallace lies sprawled out in the street. Gawkers gather around the body.
He's dead! He's dead! Oh my God, he's dead!
Everyone,
And the witch
This jerk's yelling makes Marcellus come to. 2 pedestrians help the shaken Butch out of the wreckage. The woozy Marcellus gets to his feet.
If you need a witness in court, I'll be glad to help. He was a drunken maniac. He hit you, crashed into that car.
Who?
Him.
Marcellus follows the Gawker's finger and sees Butch Coolidge down the street looking a shambles.
Well, I'll be damned.
The big man takes out a .45 automatic, and the Gawkers back away. Marcellus starts moving towards Butch. Butch sees the fierce figure making a wobbly beeline towards him.
Sacre bleu!
Marcellus brings up his weapon and fires, but he's so hurt, shaky, and dazed that his arm goes wild. He hits a looky-loo woman in the hip.
Looky-loo. It's a looky-loo.
She's a looky-loo.
Oh my God, I've been shot.
That might be like super racist or something.
No, it's not. It's a looky-loo.
No,
It's somebody who
looky-loo.
looks.
It's like a gawker.
Yeah,
She falls to she's peeping. Okay, I got that. She falls to the ground screaming, and we've been through this, so that's all Butch needs to see. He's out of here. Marcellus runs after him. The crowd looks agape. Butch is in a mad, limping run. The big man's hot on his ass with a cockeyed, wobbly run. Butch cuts across traffic and dashes into a business with a sign that reads Mason-Dixie Pawn Shop. Now we are inside the Mason-Dixie Pawn Shop. Maynard, a hillbilly-looking boy, stands behind the counter of his pawn shop when all of a sudden, chaos in the form of Butch races into his world. We need a Maynard.
Who wants to be the hillbilly?
Can I help you with something?
Shut up!
Butch quickly takes measure of the situation and stands next to the door.
Now you just wait 1 goddamn minute.
Before Maynard can finish his threat, Marcellus charges in. He doesn't get past the door because Butch lands his fist in Marcellus's face. The gangster's feet go out from under him, and the big man falls flat on his back. Outside, 2 police cars with their sirens blaring race by. Butch pounces on the falling body, punching him twice more in the face. Butch takes the gun out of Marcellus' hand, then grabs the whole of his middle finger.
So you like chasing people, huh?
He breaks the finger. Marcellus lets out a pain sound. Ah! Butch then places the barrel of the .45 between his eyes, pulls back the hammer, and places his open hand behind the gun to shield the splatter.
Well, guess what, big man? You caught me.
Hold it right there, goddammit.
Butch and Marcellus look up at Maynard, who's brandishing a pump-action shotgun aimed at the 2 men.
Look, mister, this ain't any of your business.
I'm making it my business. Now toss that gun.
Butch does.
Now you on top. Stand up and come to the counter.
Butch slowly gets up and moves to the counter. As soon as he gets there, Maynard hauls off, hitting him in the face with the butt of the shotgun, knocking Butch down and out. After Butch goes down, Maynard calmly lays the shotgun on the counter and moves to the telephone. Marcellus Wallace, from his position on the floor, groggily watches the pawn shop owner dial a number. Maynard waits on the line with the other end rings, then it picks up.
Zed, it's Maynard. This spider just caught a couple of flies.
Marcellus passes out. We fade to black, and then we fade up in the pawn shop back room, 2-shot with Butch and Marcellus. They are tied up in separate chairs. In their mouths are 2 S&M style ball gags.
Yeah.
A belt goes around their heads, and a little red ball sticks in their mouths. Both men are unconscious. Maynard steps in with a fire extinguisher and sprays both guys until they're wide awake and wet as otters. The prisoners look up at their captors. Maynard steps in front of them, fire extinguisher in one hand, shotgun in the other, and Marcellus 45 sticking in his belt.
Nobody kills anybody in my place of business except me or Zed.
Buzzer does what it does.
Yoganot says, "This movie or whatever famous?"
Oh no!
No, it's not very.
All right,
We actually wrote the screenplay before we asked.
Yeah, it's a little obscure.
There's the
exactly.
copyright. Now we got it.
I
buzz
call
and buzz.
said I gotta get in on this rape.
We're all getting sued.
That is it.
No, it's just Josh, man. Josh is the only one liable for this.
Josh is the only. Hey, he's about to be in this scene. He's the Gimp, remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
On
Get
my
the dad.
Without saying another word, Maynard climbs up the stairs that lead to red curtains and goes through them. We hear on the other side of the curtains, Maynard led Zed inside the store. Butch and Marcellus look around the room. The basement of the pawn shop has been converted into a dungeon. After taking in their predicament, Butch and Marcellus look at one another, all traces of hostility gone, replaced by a terror they both share at what they've gotten themselves into. Maynard and Zed come through the curtains. Zed is an even more intense version of Maynard, if such a thing is possible. The 2 hillbillies.
I've never heard of Pulp Fiction, and it sounds pretty bad.
The 2 hillbillies are obviously brothers, where Maynard is a vicious pit bull, Zed is a deadly cobra. Zed walks in and stands in front of the 2 captives. He inspects them for a long time, then says,
You
said
you
you
waited
waited for me.
Oh
God
uh-oh.
damn it! I did.
Then how come they're all beat up?
They did that to each other. They was fighting when they came in. This one was gonna shoot that one.
You were gonna shoot him?
Butch makes no reply.
Hey, is Grace gonna be okay in front of this place?
Yeah, it ain't Tuesday, is it?
Nah, it's Thursday.
And she'll be fine.
Bring out the Gimp.
I think the Gimp's sleeping.
Ah, yes, he is.
Oh,
He is.
okay, Smith,
Well, I guess you'll just have to wake him up then, won't you?
Maynard opens a trap door in the floor.
Wake up!
Oh my god.
ever.
Maynard reaches inside the hole and comes up onto a leech. He gives it a rough yank.
have a southern accent now?
It's just
It's like
right.
a Dukes
It
and
just
Hazzards
feels good in
episode.
the scene. Just go
Don't
with
fight
it.
it.
man.
No talking.
He gives it a
just
rough yank
feeling.
and from below the floor. Rises the Gimp. The Gimp is a man that keeps dressed from head to toe in black leather bondage gear. There are zippers, buckles, and studs here and there on the body, and on his head is a black leather mask with 2 eye holes and a zipper closed for a mouth. They keep him in a hole on the floor big enough for a large dog, but obviously he is a man, which is demeaning to him. Zed takes the chair, sits in it in front of the 2 prisoners, then lowers into it. Maynard hands the Gimp's leash to Zed and then backs away.
Ow.
The Gimp gets on its knees. I love in the script how they don't refer to it as a man or a woman. They just it, like the impersonal
Yeah,
pronouns.
Just like Josh.
That's it's really good.
Based OTI.
It's actually a nondescript sexual.
And
You need to replace the GIMP with J Smith OTIs. No.
Yeah. J Gimp.
Maynard hangs back while Zed appraises the two men.
Who's first?
I ain't for sure yet.
All right.
Well, anything can happen at this point, but what I'm going to say is, then with his little finger, Zed does the silent eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Just his mouthing the words and his finger going back and forth between the two. Butch and Marcellus are terrified. Maynard looks back and forth at the victims. The Gimp's eyes go from one to the other inside the mask. Zed continues his silent sing-song with his finger moving left to right, and then it stops. Two-shot Butch and Marcellus. After a bait, the camera moves to the front, zeroing in on Marcellus, and Zed stands up.
Is Michael Caine's here now?
Australia at the end?
We're here.
Want to do it here?
Oh, come on.
Drag big boy Russell's old room. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, man.
Michael Caine.
Zed grabs Marcellus' chair and drags him into Russell's old room. Russell, no doubt, was some other poor bastard that
Oh no!
It's Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Oh my
What have the Duke boys gotten themselves into this time?
From redneck to English to Australian and then to Michael Caine.
6 degrees of Michael Caine, man.
had the misfortune of stumbling into the Mason-Dixie. Oh, fuck. I'm so rape. The Mason-Dixie pawn shop. Whatever happened to Russell is known only to Maynard and Zed, because his old room, a back room in the back of the back room, is empty. As Marcellus is dragged away, he locks eyes with Butch before he disappears behind the door of Russell's old room.
So romantic.
The Gimp rises. The Gimp rises. Maynard ties the Gimp's leash to a hook on the ceiling.
Keep an eye on this one.
The Gimp bows its head. Yes, Maynard disappears into Russell's old room. There must be a stereo in there because suddenly the Judds singing in harmony fill the air. Butch looks at the Gimp. The Gimp giggles from underneath the mask as if this was the funniest moment in the history of comedy. From behind the door, we hear country music struggling, and
Whoa, this boy's got a bit of a fight in him.
we hear Maynard and Zed beat on Marcellus.
Want to fight? You want to fight? Good. I like to fight.
Butch pauses, listens to the voices, then in a panic hurriedly struggles to get free. The Gimp is laughing wildly. The ropes are on too tight, and Butch can't break free. The Gimp slaps his knee, laughing in the back room. We hear,
That's it, old boy. You're going fine. Oh, just like that. That's good. No. Stay still, goddammit. Said, goddammit, get over here and hold him.
Butch stops struggling and lifts up his arms. Then, quite easily, the padded chair slides up and off as if it were never connected by a bolt. The Gimp sees this and its eyes widen.
Forrest Gump now? wait. I think we all have to be quiet and listen for Josh for his line right here.
There's literally like 4 paragraphs of just me talking now.
Good.
Yes. That's the best.
It's
Good
frightening,
luck.
but also all right.
Frightening, but also what?
Exactly. Frightening, but also, but wait, there's more. The Gimp flails wildly, trying to get the leash off the hook. He tries to yell, but all that comes out are excited gurgles and grunts. Butch is out of the chair, quickly dispensing 3 boxer's punches to his face. The punches knock the Gimp out, making him fall to his knees, thus hanging himself by the leash attached to the hook. Butch removes the ball gag, then silently makes his way through the red curtains. Now we're back in the pawn shop. Butch sneaks to the door. On the counter is a big set of keys with a large Z connected to the ring. Don't even try to pretend like that's a Z. Grabbing them, he's about to go out when he stops and listens to the hillbilly psychopaths having their way with Marcellus. Butch decides for the life of him, he can't leave anybody in a situation like that. So he begins rooting around the pawn shop for a weapon to bash those hillbillies' brains in with. He picks up a big destructive-looking hammer, then discards it. Not destructive enough. He picks up a chainsaw, thinks about it for a moment, then puts it back down. Next, a large Louisville slugger that he tries on for size, but then he spots what he's been looking for. A samurai sword. It has in its hands a hand-carved wood sheath from a nail on a wall. What the fuck is that sentence supposed to mean?
What?
It hands in its hand-carved wood sheath from a nail on the wall.
Yeah.
Next to a neon Dad's old-fashioned root beer sign, Butch takes the sword off the wall, removing it from its sheath. It's a magnificent piece of steel. It seems to glisten in the low-wattage light of the pawn shop. Butch touches his thumb to the blade to see if the sword is just for show. Not on your life. It's as sharp as it gets. This weapon seems to be made to order for the brothers Grimm downstairs. Holding the sword pointed downward, Takakure Ken style, he disappears through the red curtains to take care of business. Butch quietly sneaks down the stairs leading to the dungeon. Sodomy and the Judds can still be heard going behind the closed door that leads to Russell's old room. Now we are in Russell's old room. Butch's hand comes in the frame, pushing the door open. It swings open silently, revealing the rapists who have switched positions. Zed is now bent over Marcellus, who is bent over a wooden horse. Maynard watches. Both have their backs
Thanks,
to Butch.
Lion.
Dude, I have to say that I appreciate being trusted with this very sensitive scene. I'm going to do my best to land both artistic integrity and a certain sense of sensitivity to it.
This is exactly like the Far Cry 3 scene.
Now, if I may begin, Zed is now bent over Marcellus, who's bent over a wooden horse. Maynard watches. Both have their backs to Butch. Maynard faces the camera grinning, while Butch comes up behind with the sword, miserable, violated, and looking like a rag doll. Marcellus' red ball gag still hangs in his mouth, opens his watery eyes to see Butch coming behind Maynard. His eyes widen. Hey, he'll... Oh, sorry.
Whoa! That's like my line.
Well,
hey,
dude, I've been talking for like minutes.
That is like your line.
Hey,
What are you, double take?
hey, hillbilly.
Maynard
Nice
turns
job,
and sees
Ohm.
Butch holding the sword. Butch screams and with one mighty swing slashes Maynard across the front. Nice. Who's playing the sword? That was really good.
That was all me.
That was the pro strats.
Moving past him, eyes and blade now locked on Zed. Maynard stands trembling, his front sliced open in shock. Butch, while never taking his eyes off Zed, thrusts the sword behind him, skewering Maynard, then extracts it, pointing the blade towards Zed. Maynard collapses. Zed disengages from Marcellus in a hurry, and his eyes go from the tip of Butch's sword to Marcellus' .45 automatic, which lies within reach. Butch's eyes follow Zed.
You want that gun, Zed? Pick it up.
Zed's hand inches towards the weapon. Butch grips the sword tighter. Zen studies Butch. Butch looks hard at Zed. Then a voice says,
Step aside, Butch.
Butch steps aside, revealing Marcellus standing behind him holding Maynard's pump-action shotgun. Kaboom!
This is some Far Cry 3 blood right shit.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Zed is blasted in the groin. Down he goes, screaming in agony. Marcellus, looking down at his whimpering rapist, ejects the used shotgun shell. Butch lowers the sword and hangs back, not a word until...
You okay?
No, man. I'm fucking far from okay.
Long pause.
What now?
What now? Well, I'll tell you what now. I'm going to call a couple of pipe-hitting fill-in-the-blanks who will go to work on with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. Hear me talking, hillbilly boy? I ain't done with you by damn sight. I'm going to get medieval on your ass.
I meant what now between me and you?
Oh, that's what's now. Well, let me tell you what's now between me and you. There ain't no me and you. Not no more.
So we're cool?
Yeah, man, we're cool. One thing I asked. Two things I asked. Don't tell nobody about this. This shit's between you and me, and soon to be living the rest of his short-ass life in agonizing pain, Mr. Rapist here. It ain't nobody's business. 2, leave town tonight, right now. And when you're gone, stay gone. You've lost your Los Angeles privileges. Deal?
Deal.
The two men shake hands, then hug one another.
Go on now. Get your ass out of here.
Butch leaves Russell's old room through the red curtains. Marcellus walks over to a phone, dialing a number.
Hello, Mr. Wolf. It's Marcellus. Got a bit of a situation.
So we're on the exterior of the pawn shop. Butch, still shaking in his boots, exits the pawn shop. He looks ahead and sees parked in front of the establishment Zed's big chrome chopper with a teardrop gas tank that has the name Grace on it. He climbs aboard, takes out the keys with a big Z on them, and starts up the huge hog. It rumbles to life, making sounds like a rocket fighting for orbit. Butch twists the accelerator handle and speeds off. We cut back and forth between Butch and Fabian's hotel room. So Fabian stands in front of a mirror wearing a Frankie Says Relax t-shirt, singing along with music coming from a boombox. Butch drives down the street, humping a hot hog named Grace. He checks his father's watch. It says 10:30. Then Butch rides up on Grace. He hops off and runs inside the motel room. And here we are.
Butch, I was so worried.
Honey, grab your radio and your purse and let's go.
But what about all our bags?
Fuck the bags. We'll miss our train if we don't split now.
Is everything well? Are we in danger?
We're cool. In fact, we're super cool. But we gots to go. I'll wait for you outside.
Butch runs out and hops back on the bike. Fabienne exits the motel room with the boombox and a large purse. When she sees Butch on the chopper, she stops dead.
Where did you get this motorcycle?
It's a chopper, baby. Hop on.
Nice.
What happened to my Honda?
Sorry, baby. I crashed the Honda.
You're hurt?
I might have broken my nose. No biggie. Hop on.
She doesn't move. Butch looks at her.
Honey, we gotta hit the fucking road.
Fabienne starts to cry. Butch realizes that this is not the way to get her on the bike. He turns off the engine and reaches out, taking her hand.
I'm sorry, baby love.
You were gone so long. I started to think dreadful thoughts.
I'm sorry I worried you, sweetie. Everything's fine. Hey, how was breakfast?
It was good.
Did you get the blueberry pancakes?
No, they didn't have blueberry pancakes. I had to get buttermilk. Are you sure you're okay?
Baby love, from the moment I left you, this has been without a doubt the single weirdest day of my entire life. Climb on, and I'll tell you about it.
Fabienne does climb on. Butch starts her up.
If you know what I mean.
Butch, whose motorcycle is this?
It's a chopper.
Whose chopper is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
And with that, the two lovebirds peel away on Grace as the song on the boombox rises. Fade to black.
Oh, man.
Fabian was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Reeves as Fabian was like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Good job, Reeves.
That was seriously amazing.
It was a nuanced performance.
It really was.
I don't mean to frighten you, but when we first started this, I seriously thought we'd do it for like 15 minutes and that would be the end.
We're going on
about
3
to
hours.
finish Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, we're gonna finish.
Yeah, it's about to be over.
Where the fuck is Josh? He should be.
He's probably just listening.
He's gonna be so sad that he missed
He's
this.
tapped,
Josh
man.
straight up might wake up before we finish this.
I kind of, honestly, I kind of hope he doesn't, but...
And he won't believe us. If we tell him, we're like, Josh, first, we're going to tell him two things. We're going to be like, he's going to say, what did you guys do when I was asleep? And we'll be like, we read the script of Pulp Fiction, assigning characters to everybody. And he'll be like, okay, I don't believe that. And then we'll say, yeah, not only did we do that, but we set a record viewership.
And maintained
With
it.
a fucking static
only-
screen, dude. The screen hasn't changed for like
Still on
4 hours.
Counter-Strike.
If only you knew what Dota fails of the week was. You'd be so excited.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
no, people are saying like do another script. No question. We still have another act to go. We have like
Yeah,
another
we still have-
25% of this.
Yeah.
This is a long time.
We still have,
What's my next part? Is there any more parts throughout this thing?
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude. You can have any part you want. If anybody's reading a part you want, just shout out, just like.
Oh,
"Hey,
it was
I want
so
a
weird doing a girl's voice that
You
long.
can't have
kind of
Samuel.
heard it. That at the end was really
You can't
easy.
have Samuel Jackson. I'm sorry. I won't.
Luckily, I've seen this movie so many fucking times that even her timing pieces, I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I could hear that you knew them too, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Your cadence was exactly hers.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
I've probably
Through-
seen this movie like 150 times.
Through this, we need like a Quentin Tarantino. I don't remember what his name is in the plot. We need a wolf.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah, I said I was gonna do Wolf.
All right. Excuse me. Nick can be the wolf.
Dude, I'd love to be Jimmy.
I was just gonna say I would love to give you the role of Jimmy because there's a number of very poignant lines and I would love to hear your take on them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but he's not for quite a while.
No,
The chat is going crazy. They want us to read 50 Shades of Grey.
That's just
saying that for hours.
All right, so
You know what? We should make this a regular thing, but we need to find unlicensed scripts so that we can profit off this, because this is a genius idea. I've never seen anyone else do this before.
What we're doing, we're just sending Josh to jail right now.
Yeah,
Like,
We're basically damning him.
Well, no, either that or Quentin
could just-
Tarantino
no,
might
they'll
hear
just-
this.
It's the same as when you pirate something; they'll just make him delete the entire video. He's not gonna go to jail.
Quentin Tarantino might like
have
it.
you ever pirated something before? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you wouldn't download a car, would you?
3 to 50,000 shades.
No, I've literally pirated a car.
That's impressive.
3D printed.
I had an eye
those 3D
patch.
printers nowadays.
Can you give me a link? I would totally pirate a car.
All right, so who's gonna be Michael L. Fox? We haven't heard much from him in a while.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
No,
No.
he's
still awake.
He's still chilling.
Oh, he's still here.
Yeah.
Who do you want to play, Michael?
Whatever you guys. I'll play anything. I'm easy. So.
Do you want to be
you guys-
Jules?
Easy breezy, beautiful.
I can.
How about
I-
Bejuweed?
wait, who?
What?
What?
I get it.
I get it, but
Yeah,
I don't
right?
see how it fits into the context here.
I
Doesn't
thought
matter.
Jules
It's
we already
forward.
had somebody for.
You said Bejewels, and I was like, how about
I
Bejuweed?
said
Come on, man.
Bejewels.
Are there any other characters that get raped?
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
those-
I did
oh.
not see. I'd never seen this movie before, so when I started doing the Hillbill, I didn't realize he would turn
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah.
Violence, man.
Oh no, Wolfrey lost his boner, so.
The only fucking regret I have is that we can't manually edit the hour of the stream to indicate that we're approaching 40 hours here.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh man,
Stupid.
what have I done with my life?
Right?
the dumbest shit that I've ever done.
I'm gonna go reward myself after this with some damn Shipleys, dude. Donuts sound awesome right now.
By the way,
Five
can we not? I mean, I know there's some really bad words in this, but for artistic integrity, I don't plan on breaking from the script.
that's fair.
Oh.
That's fair.
I'm
not
tossing that out.
dude.
I'm tossing that out there. I mean, it's
man.
it's.
I kind
it's
of
a
felt
fucking
like that in the
script.
first place.
I
I
just
mean,
didn't,
the
I
reason
just didn't
that
want
I
to be the first one to do it.
Yeah,
That's
just
what-
like,
Wait, no. What did Green open up with? Or was someone else-
I said wetback, and I was like, oh shit. I mean,
I
mistake.
censored everything that
it's
was
a
racial.
goddamn script, man. I mean, if the chat
Yeah,
freaks out about it, too bad. It's a script.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that because Jimmy says some shit.
He does, yeah.
I'm gonna say some
Go
shit.
Did you
for it,
see the
dude.
sign out front that said "dead"?
Whoa,
Doors?
Mr. Daisy.
I can't wait.
It's all on Josh. It's all on Josh.
Dragon Slayer Nick says Reeves finna yell nigga.
Don't look at that like an endorsement of saying that shit in the
Who
chat,
was-
okay?
Yeah.
Nick was
Yeah,
Brett.
guys, this is. I'm just saying.
Everyone's
it
in
totally
character.
ruins the flow of the lines. If I
Yeah,
have to-
totally.
I mean, that's the whole monologue
Hey,
too.
Nick,
is that,
Nick,
is
was-
that.
Nick was Brett, right?
That was my whole thing, Reeves, and then people shouted at me. I said wetback, and people were like, "Oh, fucking
Yeah,
Look
so
at it.
show up or get the fuck out. All right, Jesus
exactly.
fucking Christ.
Sorry, somebody said something about
They
me.
don't say
I
them.
didn't hear you.
Gimp rape equals good, bad words equals bad. OU.
All right, are you guys
Guys,
ready?
we're gonna fucking finish Pulp Fiction. we're gonna be able to wake up tomorrow
No, man.
and say we read the script of Pulp Fiction.
No, we
What we
did a
were all-
live stream with PewDiePie, then we read.
Oh, is that
What?
Josh?
No
Is that
way.
Josh? That's
Oh my
Josh.
God.
No
Josh?
fucking way.
What the Josh?
Josh.
Josh.
Josh,
Josh,
broken
you
your
have to get in
record.
on this
Look at
fucking
the
Josh, don't
stream.
go back to sleep, man.
Look at the stream.
Don't go back to sleep.
Look how many viewers you have.
Okay, I'm up.
8 hours and go back to sleep.
Look at the stream.
Josh, you're interrupting us.
I'm up. What am I doing?
Yeah,
You got-
Josh, go back to sleep. We're reading Pulp Fiction.
No,
Josh,
look at the stream,
Josh,
Josh.
we're on the 4th act of Pulp Fiction. Just shut the
The
fuck up.
comments on the stream are going bonkers.
I just can I lay in bed and listen to you guys?
Yes, yes, that is the best.
No,
episode.
Josh,
First, look at your
Josh.
stream first.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Hold
the
on, you
last-
need to look at my stream
Yeah,
first.
Hang on. Whatever the last line in Pulp
Holy
Fiction.
fuck, there's 2,000 people in here.
Yes.
Dude, it's gone viral. That's how I ended up here.
Who's here?
Josh.
Who is
What
this?
is
Josh,
what is
Josh,
last
listen to
line
me.
in Pulp Fiction?
It's
For the
Reeves
last-
from Dota Cinema.
For the last 2.5 hours, we've been reading the script of Pulp Fiction with one actor assigned to each character. We're on the very last scene. We've gone through almost all of Pulp
The
Fiction.
whole
You guys are
fucking
amazing
script.
individuals. What Fuck,
I love you guys.
That's for you, Josh.
Sleep at. I want to read it.
Just sleep now,
Just go-
Josh.
yeah, just
Only
lay down.
dreams. Only dreams.
dreams now.
Josh, you were open mouth snoring,
Only
dude.
dreams now.
You were
For like
snoring
an
through
hour.
the first like 2 acts of Pulp Fiction. It was awesome.
Oh shit.
You gotta listen to it, dude. After
Actually, I did actually post
Hold
it.
on, I just want to lay in bed.
Go ahead.
This
need
is
to
gonna be the best
this.
40-hour video on YouTube.
Yeah, update your title on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
please
go to
change
sleep.
the stream to hour.
Yeah, change it to Pulp Fiction.
Change it to like hour 41.
Are we
a
not on
picture of
front
Pulp
page for CS yet?
Yeah, probably are.
Wait. Who's Pulp Fiction, man?
Everyone's been reading Pulp Fiction.
We've all been reading
We've
it.
been
Who's
reading
the
it for-
man though? Like I missed him saying.
Who's Pulp Fiction
Wait,
Man?
who's the man?
No, there's Pulp Fiction man in here. He
You mean Jules?
yeah, him.
I am.
Josh, just go back to bed, man.
I'm Jules.
Hi, Jules.
Pulp Fiction Man.
Are you guys ready for Act 4?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Pulp
Jesus
Fiction Man
Christ.
and Double Take have
All
a
right,
lot
we
of
have
lines here.
we have all our people. We have
Yeah,
Jules.
I'm
I'll be
Jules.
Jimmy.
Nick's Brett.
Let's go, apparently.
I'm Jules.
All right.
Nick is
I'm
Brett.
Vince.
I'm Brett.
Title card,
Yeah, you were Brett.
Jules, Vincent,
Okay.
Jimmy, and the Wolf.
The wolf.
All right, I got Jimmy.
I'm gonna
Which
be
guy
the
is
wolf.
Brett?
I'm the wolf.
He's the one
No,
from
wasn't-
the beginning of the
Yeah, yeah.
movie.
Oh, the wolf. will
Over
be fine.
black, we can hear in the distance men talking.
You ever read the Bible, Brett?
Yes.
There's a passage I got memorized. Seems appropriate for the situation. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
Fade up. We're in the interior of the bathroom during the day. We're in the bathroom of the Hollywood apartment we were in earlier. In fact, we're there at exactly the same time. Except this time, we're in the bathroom with the fourth man. The fourth man is pacing around the small room, listening hard to what is being said on the other side of the door, tightly clutching his huge silver 357 mag.
Blessed is he is in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherded the weak through the valley of darkness, and I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. Bang,
Bang, bang, boom, pow, bam, 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 bam.
Bam, bam.
The fourth man freaks out. He throws himself against the back wall, gun outstretched in front of him, a look of yellow fear on his face, ready to blow in half anybody fool enough to stick their head through that door. Then he listens to them talk.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, Marvin, Vincent, Marvin.
Waiting for them isn't the smartest move. Bursting at the door and blowing them all away with our fucking around is the way to go. The bathroom door bursts open and the fourth man charges out, silver magnum raised, firing 6 booming shots from his hand cannon. Die, 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 die! Dolly into fourth man, same as before. He screams until he's dry firing, then a look of confusion crosses his face. 2-shot, Jules and Vincent, standing next to each other unharmed. Amazing as it seems, none of the fourth man's shots appear to have hit anybody. Jules and Vincent exchange looks like, are we hit? They're as confused as the shooter. After looking at each other, they bring their looks up to the fourth man. I don't understand. The fourth man is taken out of the scenario by the 2 men's bullets who, unlike his, hit their marks. He drops dead. The 2 men lower their guns. Jules, obviously shaken, sits down in a chair. Vincent, after a moment of respect, shrugs it off. Then heads towards Marvin in the corner.
Why the fuck didn't you tell us about that guy in the bathroom? God, stop, slip your mind, forget he was in the cheek. I was killing your face. Forget he was in there with a goddamn hand cannon. My eyes immediately died.
Stroke.
Just calm down, Rob.
We should be
Rob,
fucking.
just calm down.
We should be fucking dead right now. Did you see that gun he fired at us? It was bigger than him.
357.
We should be fucking dead.
Yeah, we were lucky.
Jules rises, moving towards Vincent.
That shit wasn't luck. That shit was something else.
Vincent prepares to leave.
Yeah, maybe.
That was divine intervention. You know what divine intervention is?
Yeah, I think so. That means God came down from heaven and stopped the bullets.
Yeah, man. That's what it means. That's exactly what it means. God came down from heaven and stopped the bullets.
I think we should be going now.
Don't do that. Don't you fucking do that. Don't blow this shit off. What just happened was a fucking miracle.
Chill the fuck out, Jules. This shit happens.
Wrong. This shit doesn't just happen.
Do you want to continue this theological discussion in the car or in a jailhouse with the cops?
We should be fucking dead now, my friend. We just witnessed a miracle, and I want you to fucking acknowledge it.
Okay, man, it was a miracle. Can we leave now?
And we're at the exterior of the Hollywood apartment. The Chevy Nova propels itself into traffic. Inside of the car, Jules is behind the wheel, Vincent is in the passenger seat, and Marvin is in the back.
You ever seen that show, Cops?
Yeah.
I was watching it once, and this cop was on it who was talking about this time he got shot at. He got into this gunfight with a guy in the hallway. He unloads on this guy, and he doesn't hit anything. And these guys are in a hallway, and it's freaky, but it happens.
If you want to play blind man, then go walk with the shepherd. But me, my eyes are wide fucking open.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's it for me. For here on out, you can consider my ass retired.
Jesus Christ!
Don't blaspheme.
God damn it, Jules!
I said don't do that.
You're freaking out.
I'm telling Marcellus today I'm through.
While you're at it, be sure to tell him why.
Don't worry, I will.
I'll bet you $10,000 he laughs his ass off.
I don't give a damn if he does.
Vincent turns to the back seat with a .45 casually in his grip.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
I don't even have an opinion.
Shut up, Josh.
Give Josh a part.
Give me a part.
Josh is Marvin.
Josh be Marvin.
Yeah, Josh be Marvin.
Enjoy it.
Where do I read?
Go back in time.
Just write
Marvin.
Really have any more.
I don't even have an
Just
opinion.
say I don't even have an opinion.
I don't even have an opinion.
He fucking nailed it. It was perfect. Emmy, Grammy, just all of it.
Yeah,
I
man.
didn't
I
ask
mean,
for
both
this.
of the things.
Check chat, Josh.
All right.
Come on, Marvin. Do you think God came down from heaven and stopped the bullets?
Vincent's .45 goes bang. Marvin is hit in the upper chest below the throat. He gurgles blood and shakes.
What the fuck's happening?
Hang on, the chat is asking how Josh woke up.
I don't know.
He just
That's
did.
a story we all want to know.
I
Oh,
just
come on,
did.
not in the middle of this.
He got out of REM sleep.
We called you like 20 times.
Yeah.
And he never picked up, and now he woke up.
Josh,
What-
check your.
Okay, all right. So here's what happens.
God.
Like in the land and times of Jay Smith. Like I won't hear anything. Like if you called me.
Rose blood and shakes.
Shh. What the fuck's happening?
I just accidentally shot Marvin in the throat.
Why the fuck did you do that?
I didn't mean to do it. I said it was an accident.
I've seen a lot of crazy ass shit in my time.
Chill out, man. It was an accident, okay? You hit a bump or something and the gun went off.
The car didn't hit no motherfucking bump.
Look, I didn't mean to shoot this son of a bitch. The gun just went off. Don't ask me how.
Look at this mess. We're driving around a city in broad daylight.
I know. I was thinking about the splatter.
Well, you better be thinking about it now, motherfucker. We gotta
Are you
get this. What?
The chat says we have 2222 viewers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
We gotta get this car off the road. Cops had to notice shit like you're driving a car drenched in fucking blood.
Can we just take it to a friendly place?
This is the valley, Vincent. Marcellus don't got no friendly places in the valley.
Well, don't look at me. This is your town, Jules.
Jules takes out a cellular phone and starts punching digits.
You mean a dude?
I'll punch your digit, Ryan. Don't you worry about that.
Who are you calling?
A buddy of mine in Toluca Lake.
Shit, where's Toluca Lake?
On the other side of the hill by Burbank Studios. If Jimmy's ass ain't home, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I ain't got any other partners in 818. Jimmy!
Fuck, dude, these characters sound as drunk as we are.
Jimmy, how you doing, man? It's Jules. Listen up,
Roger
man.
says mods, come on.
Me and my homeboy are in some serious shit. We're in a car. We gotta get off the road pronto. I need to use your garage for a couple of hours.
Now we're in Jimmy's bathroom during the day. Jules is bent over a sink, washing his bloody hands while Vincent stands behind him.
We gotta be real fucking delicate with this Jimmy situation. He's one remark away from kicking our asses out the door.
If he kicks us out, what do we do?
Well, we ain't leaving till we made a couple of phone calls, but I never wanted to reach the pitch. Jimmy's my friend, and you don't bust in your friend's house and start telling him What?
Are you fucking kidding me? This guy says, Josh, for the love of God, put something new on the screen. Fuck you, Ben.
No, never change it.
What
The
is
whole pod has to be perfect.
This is you haven't been here from the start, obviously.
Right. You don't
Once
understand.
again, for everyone watching the stream, some bad words are on the way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change them.
I'm not saying though my bad word.
Pussy.
Get ready for Reeves from Dota
Jules
to completely
rises
assassinate
and
his own
rises.
character.
I'm not gonna fuck with Tarantino's script. That is rude.
Nobody's ever gonna watch Dota Fails of the Week ever again. Because Aaron said nigger on the stream.
Out of respect for
Whoa.
Tarantino,
Well, now
I
you're
am,
just saying
I
it
am
out
not
of,
gonna
like
say
for no
it.
reason. Come on, Ryan. Jules.
All right.
Dragon Slayer Nick
Vincent-
says Reeves finna say nigga.
Vincent finishes, then dries his hands on a white towel.
Just tell him not to be abusive. He kind of freaked out back there when we saw Marble.
Put yourself in his position. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. He just woke up. He wasn't prepared for this shit. Don't forget who's doing you a favor.
Vincent finishes, then dries his hands on a white towel.
I just lost like 20 subscribers.
Yeah.
Oh.
If the price of that favor is I gotta take shit, then he can stick his favor straight up his ass.
I'm ready, but that's really good. Because you said take a shit instead of take shit. You said like, if the price of that favor is I have to defecate, then I'll do it. That's
We're just gonna let that sink in for a little while.
When Vincent is finished drying his hands, the towel is stained with red.
Oh my god, dude, you're fucking
stained with brown.
What the fuck did you just do with this towel?
I was just drying my hands.
You're supposed to wash them first.
You watched me wash them.
I watched you get them wet.
I washed them. Blood's real hard to get off. Maybe if you had some lava, I could have done a better job.
I used the same soap you did, and when I dried my hands, the towel didn't look like a fucking maxi pad. Look, fuck it, alright? Who cares? But it's shit like this that's gonna bring this situation to a boil. If he were to come in here and see that towel like that, I'm telling you, Vincent, you best be cool. Cause if I gotta get you into it with Jimmy on account of you, look, I ain't threatening you. I respect you and all. Just don't put me in that position.
Jules, you ask me nice like that? No problem. He's your friend. You handle.
That's gotta be like a mislabeled quote, right? Like
What I'm
Just change the
There are a
stream.
lot of incorrect quotes here.
it looks like Josh is talking.
dude,
to
do
him.
an animated GIF from like Pulp
Real
Fiction.
quick. I'm
Just
not
repeat
gonna
it.
get. Hold on. Listen, I'll change it if I'm gonna get his stream in trouble because I don't want to do that.
I don't think that's gonna happen, dude. This shit is totally up to you at your own
it's
level
totally
of comfort.
Yeah, if you're comfy with it, whatever.
You're comfy
Yeah, I
with
don't
it,
believe in
whatever.
changing a script because
We're not gonna make a big deal out of
Yeah.
it. We only have
Dude, we're all adults here. The problem is that there's people that are watching this that are not adults who'll be like, "Oh, he said this word, then he's
Well,
wrong."
they've been
You're
warned.
racist.
He's
They
gonna
have
tell
been-
his mom, and then some
I mean,
people are all gonna get sued.
And then their
Since
mom-
we're hyping it so much, you know the chat is gonna explode.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
actually
Who
just
cares?
tweeted,
Let's just
"Wanna
go.
hear me
Let's
say
just go.
racist
Let's
slurs?"
just go. Let's just go. It's
Three
fine.
men are
Stream
standing
is
in
great.
Jimmy's kitchen, each with a mug of coffee. Jules, Vincent, and Jimmy Dimmick, a young man in his late 20s, dressed in a bathrobe.
God
That's what
damn,
she said.
Jimmy. This is some serious gourmet shit. Me and Vincent would have been satisfied with freeze-dried Taster's Choice. You spring this gourmet fucking shit on us? What flavor is this?
knock it off, Julie.
What?
I'm not a cob or corn, so you can't stop buttering me up. I don't need you to tell me how good my coffee is. I'm the one who buys it. I know how fucking good it is. When Bonnie goes shopping, she buys shit. I buy the gourmet expensive stuff because when I drink it, I want to taste it. But what's on my mind at this moment isn't the coffee in my kitchen. It's the dead nigga in my garage.
Jimmy!
Oh.
Jimmy.
I'm talking. Now let me ask you a question, Jules. When you drove here, did you notice a sign out front that said dead nigga storage?
Jules starts to Jimmy him.
Answer to question, did you see a sign out in front of my house that said dead nigga storage?
Nah, man, I didn't.
You know why you didn't see that sign?
Why?
Cause storing dead niggas ain't my fucking business.
Jules starts to Jimmy him.
I ain't through. Now, don't you understand that if Bonnie comes home and finds a dead body in her house, I'm gonna get divorced. No marriage counselor, no trial separation, fucking divorced. And I don't want to get fucking divorced. The last time me and Bonnie talked about this shit was gonna be the last time me and Bonnie talked about this shit. Now, I want to help you out, Julie. I really do. But I ain't gonna lose my wife doing it.
Jimmy...
Don't fucking Jimmy me, man. I can't be Jimmy. There's nothing you can say that's gonna make me forget I love my wife. Now, she's working the graveyard shift at the hospital. She'll be coming home in less than an hour and a half. Make your phone calls, talk to your people, then get the fuck out of my house.
That's all we want. We don't want to fuck up your shit. We just need to call our people to bring us in.
Then I suggest you get to it. Phone's in my bedroom.
Interior Marcellus Wallace's dining room in the morning. Marcellus Wallace sits at his dining table in a big comfy robe, eating his large breakfast while talking on the phone. I think that's Ohm.
Oh, fuck. What? Well, say, if she comes home, what do you think she'll do? No fucking shit, she'll freak. That ain't no kind of answer. You know her. I don't. How bad? A lot or a little?
Now back in Jimmy's bedroom. Jules paces around in Jimmy's bedroom on the phone.
You gotta appreciate what an explosive element that this Bonnie situation is. If she comes home from a hard day's work and finds a bunch of gangsters doing a bunch of gangster shit in her kitchen, ain't no telling what she's to do.
I've grasped that, Jules. All I'm doing is contemplating the ifs.
I don't want to hear about no motherfucking ifs. What I want to hear from your ass is, you ain't got no problems, Jules. I'm on the motherfucker. Go back in there, chill them niggas out, and wait for the cavalry, which should be coming directly.
You ain't got no problems, Jules. I'm on the motherfucker. Go back in there, chill them ends out, and wait for the wolf, who should be coming directly.
You said the wolf?
Feel better?
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say?
Those are like my favorite lines.
Of the hotel suite in the morning. The camera looks through the bedroom doorway of a hotel suite into the main area. We see a craps game being played on a fancy craps table by gamblers in tuxedos and lucky ladies in fancy evening gowns. The camera pans down to the right, revealing sitting on a bed, phone in hand, with his back to us, the tuxedo-clad Winston Wolf, a.k.a. The Wolf. We also see the wolf has a small notepad that he jots details in.
Foxman.
Is she the hysterical type? No, I already called the wolf.
He hasn't done it. He hasn't done. All right, fine.
What?
Nothing.
No.
It's fine.
You guys called the wolf now?
Foxman can have it if he wants.
He hasn't done one anything
Have
in
it,
a while.
Fox.
I think Fox.
Hey, I'm the wolf.
I thought Nick called the wolf
I literally called it at the beginning of the
Yeah, Nick called it literally like 4 hours ago.
I called it. Then do the
All right,
wolf.
fine, Nick.
Then do the
Fine,
wolf.
Nick. Take it away from me. I called it. Shotgun.
It's not gonna be great anyway, but whatever.
Hey. Are you? Is that a fucking slur against me?
We also see the wolf has a small notepad that he jots details in.
Is she the hysterical type? When she do? Give me the principals' names again. Jules.
We see his book. The page has written on it, 1265 Riverside Drive, Toluca Lake 1, one body, no head, bloody shot-up car, Jules, black.
Vincent, Jimmy, Bonnie.
He writes, Vincent, Dean Martin, Jimmy, house, Bonnie, 9:30.
Expect a call around 10:30. It's about 30 minutes away. I'll be there in 10.
He hangs up. We never see his face.
Melon Cracker says Nick called BG Weed.
That's not a character.
Over black. 9 minutes and 37 seconds later, cut to exterior Jimmy Street morning. A silver Porsche whips the corner, leading Jimmy's home in hyperdrive.
Whoa.
Easily doing 135 miles per hour. The Porsche stops on a dime in front of Jimmy's house. A ringed finger touches the doorbell. Ding dong. Interior Jimmy's house in the morning. Jimmy opens the door. We see standing in the doorway the tuxedo-clad man. He looks down at his notebook, then up at Jimmy.
You're Jimmy, right? This your house?
Yeah.
I'm Winston Wolf. I solve problems.
Good, because we got one.
So I heard. May I come in?
Please do.
In the dining room, Jules and Vincent stand up.
You must be Jules, which would make you Vincent. Let's get down to brass tacks, gentlemen. If I was informed correctly, the clock is ticking. Is that right, Jimmy?
100%.
Your wife, Bonnie, comes home at 9:30 in the a.m., is this correct?
Uh-huh.
I was led to believe if she comes home and finds us here, she wouldn't appreciate it none too much.
She won't at that.
That gives us 40 minutes to get the fuck out of Dodge, which, if you do what I say when I say it, should be plenty. Now you got a corpse in the car minus a head in the garage. Take me to it.
Interior, Jimmy's garage. The three men hang back as the wolf examines the car. He studies the car in silence, opening the door, looking inside, and circling it.
They're reading the life and times of Space Hamster.
Jimmy?
I like the chat a lot.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, will you? Thought I smelled some coffee in there. Would you make me a cup?
Sure. How do you take it?
Lots of cream, lots of sugar.
Jimmy exists as the wolf continues his examination.
Exists.
That is so nice.
About the car, is there anything I need to know? Does it stall? Does it make lots of noise? Does it smoke? Is there gas in it? Anything?
Aside from how it looks, the car's cool.
It's just nicely done, Jules.
Positive? Don't get me out on the road and I find out the brake lights don't work.
Hey man, as far as I know, the motherfucker's tip-top.
Good enough. Let's go back to the kitchen.
Interior kitchen, Jimmy hands the wolf a cup of coffee.
Thank you, Jimmy.
What the fuck are you doing, Josh?
Josh is saying
Josh is just fucking listening to his messages.
I guess someone left me a voicemail.
So the wolf has
away,
previously
man.
been handed a cup of coffee by Jimmy. He takes a sip, pacing as he thinks, lays out for the three men the plan of action.
Okay, first thing, you two. Take the body, stick it in the trunk. Now, Jimmy, this looks to be a pretty domesticated house. That would lead me to believe that in the garage or under the sink, you got a bunch of cleansers and cleaners and shit like that. Am I correct?
Yeah, exactly. Under the sink.
Good. What I need from you two fellas, what I need you two fellas to do is take those cleaning products and clean the inside of the car. And I'm talking fast, fast, fast. You need to go to the back seat, scoop up all those little pieces of brain and skull, get it out of there. Wipe down the upholstery. Now, when it comes to the upholstery, it doesn't need to be spick and span. You don't need to eat off it. Give it one good once-over. What you need to do is take care of all the really messy parts. The pools of blood that have collected, you gotta soak that shit up. But the windows are a different story. Them, you really clean. Get the Windex, do a good job. Now, Jimmy, we need raid your linen closet. I need blankets, I need comforters, I need quilts, I need bedspreads. The thicker the better, the darker the better. No whites, can't use them. We need to camouflage the interior of the car. We need line the front seat and the back seat and the floorboards with quilts and blankets. If a cop stops us and starts sticking his big snout in the car, the subterfuge won't last. But at a glance, the car will appear to be normal. Jimmy, lead the way. Boys, get to work.
Well done. The wolf and Jimmy turn, heading for the bedroom, leaving Vincent and Jules standing in the kitchen.
A please would be nice.
The wolf stops and turns around.
The chat
Come
says
again?
Mouth reading.
I said a please would be nice.
The wolf takes a step towards him.
Set it straight, Buster. I'm not here to say please. I'm not here to tell you what to do, and if self-preservation is an instinct you possess, you better fucking do it, and do it quick. I'm here to help. If my help's not appreciated, lots of luck, gentlemen.
It ain't that way, Mr. Wolf. Your help is definitely appreciated.
Look, I don't mean any disrespect. I just don't like people barking orders at me.
If I'm curt with you, it's because time is a factor. I think fast, I talk fast, and I need you guys to act fast if you want to get out of this. So pretty please, with sugar on top, clean the fucking car.
Jimmy's gathering all the bedspreads, quilts, and linen he has. The wolf is on the phone.
It's a 1974 Chevy Nova. White. Nothing, except for the mess inside. About 20 minutes. That was perfect. Nobody who will be missed. You're a good man, Joe. See you soon. How we coming, Jimmy?
Oh my god.
Jimmy comes over with
Mr.
a
Wolf,
handful of-
you gotta understand something.
We have to get through this. We can't let this fall apart now.
We're not. You are, Green.
Doing that.
What are you talking about? I wanted to play the wolf and Nick took it away from me. I don't have to stop.
Now someone's crashing a plane.
All right, we'll fight each other over the wolf later. Let's finish this shit up.
I'll
Winston,
crash
Jimmy,
Nick up.
please, Winston.
Banana bird.
You gotta understand something, Winston. I want to help you guys out and all, but that's my best linen. It was a wedding present from my Uncle Conrad and Aunt Guinea, and they ain't with us anymore.
Let me ask you a question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Were your Uncle Conrad and Aunt Ginny millionaires?
No.
Well, your Uncle Marcellus is, and I'm positive Uncle Conrad and Aunt Ginny were millionaires. They would have furnished you with a whole bedroom set, which your Uncle Marcellus is more than happy to do. Like oak myself. That's what's in my bedroom. What about you, Jimmy? You an oak man?
Oak's nice.
Garage in the morning. Both Jules and Vincent are inside the car cleaning it up. Vincent is in the front seat washing windows, while Jules is in the back seat picking up little pieces of skull and gobs of brain. Both are twice as bloody as they were before.
I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is a fucked up, repugnant shit.
Did you ever hear the philosophy that once a man admits he's wrong, he's immediately forgiven for all of his wrongdoings?
Man, get out my face with that shit. The motherfucker who said that never had to pick up itty-bitty piece of skull with his fingers on account of your dumb ass.
I got a threshold, Jules. I got a threshold for the abuse I'll take, and you're crossing it. I'm a race car, and you got me in the red. Red line 7,000. That's where you are. Just know it's fucking dangerous to be driving a race car when it's in the red. It could blow.
You getting ready to
I'll
blow.
show you a race car.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Every time my fingers touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT. I'm the Guns of Navarro. I'm the Jimmy Walker who's to talk about. In fact,
was this scene actually about Mario Kart when they filmed it?
In fact, what the fuck am I doing in the back? You're the motherfucker who should be on brain detail. We're trading. I'm washing windows. You're picking up this nigga's skull.
Interior, Chevy Nova. The interior of the car has been cleaned and lined with bedspreads and quilts. Believe it or not, what looked like a portable slaughterhouse can actually pass for a nondescript vehicle. The wolf circles the car, examining it. Jules and Vincent stand aside. Their clothes are literally a bloody mess, but they do have a sense of pride in what a good job they've done.
Yeah,
Fine job, gentlemen. What are you doing, Green?
I'm not super drunk, man. Just
fine job, gentlemen. We may get out of this yet.
I can't believe that's the same car.
Well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet. Phase 1 is complete. Clean the car, which puts us right along to Phase 2. Clean you two.
Exterior, Jimmy's backyard. Morning, Jules and Vincent stand side by side in their black suits, covered in blood, in Jimmy's backyard. Jimmy holds a plastic, hefty trash bag, while the wolf holds a garden hose with one of those guns nozzles attached. Strip.
All the way?
To your bare ass.
In all directions, the wolf enjoys the smoke.
Quickly, gentlemen, we got about 15 minutes before Jimmy's better half comes pulling into the driveway.
This morning air's some chilly shit.
Are you sure this is absolutely necessary?
You know what you two look like?
What?
Like a couple of guys who just blew off somebody's head. Yes, stripping off those bloody rags is absolutely necessary. Toss the clothes in Jim's garbage bag.
Now, Jimmy, don't do nothing stupid like putting that out in front of your house for Elmo the garbage man to take away.
Don't worry, we're taking it with us. Jim, the soap.
He hands a now naked man a bar of soap.
Okay, gentlemen. You've both been to county before, I'm sure. Here it comes.
He hits the trigger, water shoots out, smacking both men.
God damn! That water's fucking cold!
Better you than me, gentlemen.
The two men, trembling, scrub themselves.
Don't be afraid of the soap. Spread it around.
The wolf stops the hose, tossing it on the ground.
Towel him.
Jimmy tosses them each a towel, which they rub furiously across their bodies.
You're dry enough. Give them their clothes.
Fade up on. Jules and Vincent in their t-shirts and swim trunks. They look a million miles away from their black-suited badasses we first met.
Perfect, perfect. We couldn't have planned this better. You guys look like... What do they look like, Jimmy?
Dorks. They look like a couple of dorks.
The wolf and Jimmy laugh.
Ha ha ha. They're your clothes, motherfucker.
I guess you just gotta know how to wear them.
Yeah, well, our asses ain't the expert on wearing dorky shit that yours is.
Come on, gentlemen. We're laughing and joking our way into prison. Don't make me beg.
Interior Jimmy's garage. The garbage bag is tossed in the car trunk on top of Marvin. The wolf slams it closed.
Gentlemen, let's get our rules of the road straight. we're going to a place called Monster Joe's Truck and Tow. Monster Joe and his daughter, Raquel, are sympathetic to our dilemma. The place is in North Hollywood, so a few twists and turns aside, we'll be going up Hollywood Way. Now, I'll drive the tainted car. Jules, you ride with me. Vincent, you follow in my Porsche. Now, if we cross the path of any John Q. laws, nobody does a fucking thing till I do something.
And then it's, you have
Yeah.
What did I say?
Don't do shit.
Nice
unless...
job, the wolf. Too bad that I wasn't reading that.
You're so
You suck.
bitter. Don't do shit unless.
Unless what?
Unless you do it first.
Spoken like a true prodigy. How about you, Lash Larg?
Lash
I don't know what that says.
Lash
Larg.
Lash lard.
Lash log.
Oh, I see the G. It's hidden under. Wait, no.
Never mind. Can you keep your spurs from jingling and jangling?
I'm cool, Mr. Wolf. My gun just went off. I don't know how.
Fair enough. I drive real fucking fast, so keep up. If I get my car back any different than I give it, Monster Joe's gonna be disposing of 2 bodies.
Now we're at Monster Joe's Truck and Tow. Jules and Vincent wait by Winston's Porsche.
We cool? Who was Winston?
You're Winston.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the wolf.
Like it, I looked over at the chat.
Like it never happened.
It never happened.
Jules and Vincent bumped this.
Boys, this is Raquel. Someday, all this will be hers.
Oh, Michael.
Fox?
Oh.
Michelangelo.
Okay, wait.
Raquel.
I gotta remember. Alright, if you ever do I Spy the motion picture, you guys, I'd be great. What's with the outfit? Going to a volleyball game?
Winston laughs as the boys groan.
I'm taking my lady out to breakfast. Maybe I can drop you 2 off. Where do you live?
Redondo Beach.
Inglewood.
Winston grabs Jules' wrist and pantomimes like he's in a dead zone trance.
In your future, I see a cab ride. Sorry, guys. Move out of the sticks. Say goodbye, Raquel.
Goodbye, Raquel.
I'll see you around. And stay out of trouble, you crazy kids.
Winston turns to leave.
Mr. Wolf,
He turns around.
it was a pleasure watching you work.
The wolf
Call me.
smiles.
Call me Winston.
Oh, okay.
He turns and banters with Raquel as they get in the Porsche.
You hear that, young lady? Respect. You could learn a thing from those 2 fine specimens. Respect for one's elders shows character.
I have character.
Just because you are a character doesn't mean you have character.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh, you're so funny.
The Porsche shoots off down the road. 2 men left alone look at each other.
Want to share a cab?
You know, I could go for some breakfast. Want to have breakfast with me?
Sure.
Now we have approached the final scene of Pulp
shit.
Fiction.
This is the
Oh
end
my
of
God.
Pulp Fiction, man.
All right,
We made
so was it Green and Michael?
Yeah.
Who's the waiter?
I'm the
Mike's the
female
girl.
Robert.
Yeah, who was the waiter? I thought Norman.
Oh,
I thought
Peter.
I'll be the waiter.
Robert, yeah.
Yeah,
I
give
don't-
Josh something. This is his
Yeah,
confidence.
He doesn't have the
there's-
script open though.
Yeah, I
There's-
do.
He
Oh, he
does?
does?
Yeah.
I didn't know
What do you
that.
think? I'm some sort of scumbag?
Yeah,
the
that's
link.
exactly what I thought.
Guys,
Guys,
I have to admit,
there's-
I have not had this much fun.
Oh.
Reeves, you are a fantastic actor, man.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Very
Here,
good.
we're almost done though. We're almost so close.
good.
Before I forget, I'm thinking next week or whenever we should do Austin Powers.
I agree.
Oh, man.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do
I
from
was-
now
I
on?
was
We're
gonna
gonna
suggest
commit
we
to doing
do
one movie a weekend.
We should do Star
Green
Wars
reading
Episode
movie.
4 next.
My legs! I think they are broken!
And let's go!
Damn it! 3 times.
What should I control F to find this passage that I go to?
I think he can be the manager.
Coffee
I don't
shop.
think there's a waitress
Yeah.
in the. I mean,
Search
waiter
for
in the thing.
Jewish. Search
Yeah.
for Jewish.
I'm 100% serious. After we finish this movie, we should do Star Wars Episode 4.
That sounds.
Oh my
horrible.
god.
I'm in.
Oh my god. Are
Yes.
we, do you want to do A New Hope?
Not right now.
Yeah, man.
Yes, can we
I
please
am
do a New Hope?
I am so not
You're
tired.
saying right after
No,
this?
fuck that, dude.
Yes. Directly after this. We should
Dude,
get every single one of us needs to
Green.
give up Let's Playing and do.
Green, I want you to listen to
Dude.
me. I want everybody, all 2,200 people on the stream, to listen to me right now. What if we just did all of the Star Wars movies in a row? Right now?
No.
Oh my god.
You know
You know how
I
far
got
behind
like a
on
real
videos I am?
job and shit, guys. This is a hobby.
If you want us to the episode,
We're clearly making a little bit of a joke here, guys.
Are you kidding me? I'm throwing myself at the mercy of
I'm
the
serious.
I will do it. I am here. I am set. I will
Let's
take the
finish
fucking
Pulp- hey, how about we
role of
finish Pulp
narrate
Fiction?
and
Let's-
script
You're
direct.
gonna get a fucking blood clot,
Let's
man.
finish
Don't do
Pulp
it.
Fiction first.
Let's work on this one
Let's finish
first.
Pulp
Let's go and
Fiction.
finish
We're,
this
we're
up.
at the
Yeah,
end.
it's almost done.
We need
It's
to-
almost
Do we
done.
have
Josh
do we
has
have
his part.
anybody? Do we have anybody that's pumpkin yet?
So is this
Yeah,
is this
they already-
Vincent and Jules at the INT coffee shop,
Yeah.
right?
Josh, you
This is
pick whoever
referring
you
back to
want.
In the INT coffee shop.
Missed it, we have no. Don't
Josh,
worry about
pick whoever you want.
What do you mean?
Pick
It's-
any
what do you
part
mean
you
we
want.
already-
Well, who's Vincent?
No, everyone's already
Yeah, we
spoken
already
for,
have
man.
characters.
Yeah, we already did
It's Josh's list.
Who
It's
gives a
Josh,
fuck?
you can take
Josh was
patron.
asleep.
Yeah,
we
we have
saved
a
his
manager.
stream.
Guys, we could have finished it already. Let's go.
I know.
Josh is
There's
gonna
the
take
manager.
patron
The manager is in the scene as
Okay.
well. Like
It
there's
can be Yolanda.
He'll be.
I'll take the patron and manager.
All right,
Is anyone of
perfect.
them?
All right, here we go. Interior coffee shop morning.
That's the
Final scene of Pulp Fiction 2013. Jules and Vincent sit at a booth. In front of Vincent is a big stack of pancakes and sausages, which he eats with gusto. Jules, on the other hand, just has a cup of coffee and
Casual.
he seems far away in thought. The waitress pours a refill for both men.
Oh, thanks a bunch. Want a sausage?
Nah, I don't eat pork.
Are you Jewish?
I ain't a Jewish man. I just don't dig on swine.
There's no A there.
They made it a lot better.
It definitely did, yeah. Why not?
They're filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Oh,
Sausages taste good. Pork chops taste good.
A sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie. I'll never know, cause if it did, I wouldn't eat the filthy motherfucker. Pigs sleep and root in shit. That's a filthy animal. I don't want to eat nothing that ain't got enough sense to disregard its own feces.
How about dogs? Dogs eat their own feces.
I don't eat dogs either. Or dogs.
Yes, but do you consider a dog to be a filthy animal?
I wouldn't go so far as to call a dog filthy, but they're definitely dirty. But a dog's got a personality, and personality goes a long way.
So, by that rationale, if a pig had a better personality, he'd cease to be a filthy animal?
We'd have to be talking about one motherfucking charming pig. It'd have to be Cary Grant of pigs.
The two men laugh. Ha!
Ha ha! ha.
Laugh, motherfuckers.
Good for you. Lighten up a little. You've been sitting there all quiet.
I just been sitting here thinking.
About what?
The miracle we witnessed.
The miracle you witnessed. I witnessed a freak occurrence.
Do you know what a miracle is?
An act of God.
What's an act of God?
I guess it's when God makes the impossible possible. And I'm sorry, Jules, but I don't think what happened this morning qualifies.
Don't you see, Vince? That shit don't matter. You're judging this thing the wrong way. It's not about what? It could be God stopped the bullets, he changed Coke into Pepsi, he found my fucking car keys. You don't judge shit like this based on merit. Whether or not what we experienced was an according to Hoyle miracle, it's significant, or it is insignificant. What is significant is I felt God's touch. God got involved.
Why?
That's what's fucking with me. I don't know why, but I can't go back to sleep.
So you're serious? You're really gonna quit?
The life? Most definitely.
Vincent takes a bite of food. Jules takes a sip of coffee. In the background, we see a patron call the waitress.
Garçon, coffee. Bitch.
Well done, Josh. Well done.
Josh,
We recognize
Josh
the
wins
patron
whole
to be
stream.
Pumpkin for the first scene of Pumpkin and Honey Bunny.
So if you're quitting the life, what do you do? Oh, look at this!
Christ.
Who's that?
The girl comes back just when we finish all the girl parts.
Oh my god, is
Oh.
prescription pixel back?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're gonna
I
have to.
still don't
Oh
know
my fucking god.
Hold on, no, we're so fucking close to being
We're
done.
so close.
We're
Right.
so
we-
close.
We can't talk about it until we
Big,
finish.
so we'll
So
be back
close.
in 2 minutes.
You'll just have to listen in.
Just be quiet.
I
Hang
already-
on,
already said
Pixel.
my life.
We'll finish this up
Be
and then we'll
quiet.
talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. I'll make myself a coffee.
All right, great.
So if you're quitting the life, what do you do?
Where'd this go? Now I'm lost. If you quit the
That's
life-
what I've
Oh, there we go. That's what I've been sitting here contemplating. First, I'm going to deliver this case to Marcellus. Then, basically, I'm going to walk the earth.
What do you mean, walk the earth?
You know, like Kane in Kung Fu. Just walk from town to town, meet people, get in adventures.
And how long do you intend to walk the earth?
Until God puts me where he wants me to be.
What if he never does?
If it takes forever, I'll wait forever.
So you decided to be a bum?
I'll just be Jules, Vincent. No more, no less.
No, Jules. You're gonna be like those pieces of shit out there who beg for change. They walk around like a bunch of fucking zombies. They sleep in garbage bins. They eat what I throw away, and dogs piss on them. They got a word for them, Jules. They're called bums. And without a job, without a residence or legal tender, that's what you're gonna be, a fucking bum.
Look, my friend, this is just where me and you differ.
What happened was peculiar, no doubt about it, but it wasn't water into wine.
All shapes and sizes, Vince.
Stop fucking talking like that.
If you find my answers frightening, Vincent, you should see Sakin. Or Askin? Askin?
What the fuck?
Oh, wow,
Sakin?
Askin. I'm sorry, fuck you. Green, you're drunk.
Sakin.
Asking scary questions.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They're right in the chat. They're 100% right. We should just script out the fucking room next.
Okay, stop. We're not done yet.
Tear me apart.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
Yes, but next.
I gotta take a shit. To be continued.
Sakin.
What is
Ryan.
the room?
Ryan.
Hold on, help Northern Line. It's all you.
Oh, sorry. Am I? Sorry, I'm trying to find Sisa Kin on the chat here.
So was I, actually.
Sisa asking scary questions. I gotta take a shit to be continued. Vincent exits for the restroom. Jules alone takes a mouthful of muffin. Then Pumpkin and Honey Bunny rise with guns raised.
Is this me?
This is...
Everybody be cool. This is a robbery.
I just want to point out Michael A. Fox is Honey Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh god. I forgot how to do it. Any of you bricks move and I'll execute every one of you motherfuckers. Got that?
Jules looks up and not believing what he's seeing. Under the table, Jules' hand goes to his .45 automatic. He pulls it out, cocking it.
Yeah.
Customer stay seated. Waitress is on the floor.
Now mean fucking now. I can't do it anymore.
No.
Do it or I'll
We're both so drunk.
do it or die. Do it or fucking die.
Like lightning, Pumpkin moves over to the kitchen, while Honey Bunny screams out threats to the patrons, keeping them terrified.
You Mexicans in the kitchen, get out here. Hasta luego.
Mexicans
in the kitchen. Yes.
Meow.
Three cooks and two busboys come out of the kitchen.
On the floor, I'll cook your ass. Comprende.
They comprende.
I
The
always said
portly manager
comprende.
speaks up.
I'm the manager here. There's no problem. No problem at all.
Pumpkin has his
Santa
way.
Claus.
You gonna give me a problem?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna give you.
What? You said you're gonna give me a problem?
Oh, God. Go ahead and say your line again, Josh.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna give you any problem.
I can hear the diabetes. I can hear the diabetes.
I don't know, Honey Bunny. He looks like the hero type to me.
Don't take any chances. Execute him.
It's like fucking South Park. J-Lo.
The patron scream.
This is Northern Lion.
Northern Lion.
Excuse me, did I have a roll or something?
Patron scream.
The patron scream. I thought I said that. Jules watches all this silently, his hand tightly gripping the .45 automatic under the
How
table.
can you think you said that?
Please don't. I'm not a hero. I'm just a coffee shop manager. Take anything you want.
Tell everyone to cooperate, and it will all be over.
Everybody just be calm and cooperate with them, and this will all be over soon.
Well done. Now get your fucking ass on the ground.
Interior coffee shop bathroom. Vincent on the toilet, oblivious to the pandemonium outside, reads his Modesty Blase book. Interior coffee shop morning. Cash register drawer opens. Pumpkin stuffs the money from the till into his pocket, then walks from behind the counter with a trash bag in his hand.
Okay, people, I'm gonna go around and collect your wallets. Don't talk. Just toss them in the bag. We clear?
Pumpkin goes around collecting wallets. Jules sits with his .45 ready to spit under the table. Pumpkin sees Jules sitting in his booth holding his wallet and briefcase next to him. Pumpkin crosses to him, his tone more respectful, his manner more on guard.
In the bag.
Jules drops his wallet in the bag. Using his gun as a pointer, Pumpkin points to the briefcase.
What's in that?
My boss's dirty laundry.
Boss make you do his laundry?
When he wants it clean.
Sounds like a shit job.
Funny, I've been thinking the same thing.
Open it up.
Jules' free hand lays palm flat on the briefcase.
Afraid I can't do that.
Pumpkin is definitely surprised by his answer. He aims the gun right in the middle of Jules' face and pulls back the hammer.
I didn't hear you.
Yes, you did.
This exchange has been kind of quiet, but not everybody heard it. But Honey Bunny senses something's wrong.
What's going on?
Looks like we got a vigilante in our midst.
Shut him in the face!
I don't mean to shatter your ego, but this ain't the first time I've had a gun pointed at me.
You don't open up the case? It's gonna be the last.
Quit causing trouble. You'll get us all killed. Give him what you got and get him out of here.
Keep your fucking mouth closed, fat man. This ain't your goddamn business.
I'm counting 3, and if your hand ain't off that case, I'm gonna unload right in your fucking face. Clear? 1, 2, 3. Why the fuck did it change?
It's a beat. It's a beat.
Anyway.
You win.
Stop breaking character, God!
This is the worst script.
Jules raises his hand off the briefcase.
Oh, I never heard of you win.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
I did say you win.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Apparently, then it's my line because Jake can't be trusted. Jules raises his hand off the briefcase.
It's all yours, Ringo.
Open it.
Jules flips the locks and opens the case, revealing it to Pumpkin, but not to us. The same light shines from the case. Pumpkin's expression goes to amazement. Honey Bunny across the room can't see shit.
What is it? What is it?
That's the exact cadence as well.
Is that what I think it is?
Jules nods his head yes.
It's beautiful.
Jules nods his head yes.
God damn it, what is it?
Jules slams the case closed, then sits back as if offering the case to Pumpkin. Pumpkin, one big smile, bends over to pick up the case like a rattlesnake. Jules' free hand grabs the wrist of Pumpkin's gun hand, slamming it on the table. His other hand comes from up under the table and sticks the barrel of his .45 hand under Pumpkin's chin. Honey Bunny freaks out, waving her gun in Jules' direction.
Let him go! Let him go! I'll cut the fucking thing off! I'm gonna die! You're gonna fucking die bad!
Tell that bitch to be cool. Say, bitch, be cool. Say, bitch, be cool.
Chill out, honey!
Let him go!
Tell her it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Promise her.
I promise.
Tell her to chill.
Chill out.
What's her name?
Yolanda.
Whenever Jules talks to Yolanda, he never looks at her, only at Pumpkin.
So, we cool, Yolanda? We ain't gonna do anything stupid, are we?
Don't you hurt him.
Nobody's gonna hurt anybody. We're gonna be like the 3 Fonzies. And what the Fonzie like? Come on, Yolanda. What's Fonzie like?
He's cool.
Correctamundo. And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be cool. Now, Ringo, I'm gonna count to 3, and I want you to let go your gun and lay your palm down flat on the table. But when you do it, be cool. Ready?
Pumpkin looks at him.
1, 2, 3.
Pumpkin lets go of his gun and places both hands on the table. Yolanda can't stand it anymore.
Okay, now let him go!
Yolanda, I thought you were gonna be cool. When you yell at me, it makes me nervous. When I get nervous, I get scared. And when motherfuckers get scared, that's when motherfuckers get accidentally shot.
Just know, you hurt him, you die!
That seems to be the situation. That seems to be the situation. Now, I don't want that, and you don't want that, and Ringo here don't want that. So let's see what we can do. Now, this is the situation. Normally, both your asses would be dead as fucking fried chicken. But you happen to pull this shit while I'm in a transitional period. I don't want to kill you. I want to help you. But I'm afraid I can't give you the case. It don't belong to me. Besides, I went through too much shit this morning on account of this case to just hand it over to your ass.
What the fuck's going on here?
Yolanda whips her gun towards the stranger. Vincent by the bathroom has his gun out, dead aimed at Yolanda.
It's cool, Vincent. It's cool. Don't do a goddamn thing. Yolanda, it's cool, baby. Nothing's changed. We're still just talking. Tell her we're still cool.
It's cool, honey bunny. We're still cool.
What the hell's going on, Jules?
Nothing I can't handle. I want you to just hang back and don't do shit unless it's absolutely necessary.
Check.
Yolanda, how we doing, baby?
I got a tree. I want to go home.
Just hang in there, baby. You're doing great. Ringo's proud of you, and so am I. It's almost over. Now I want you to go in that bag and find my wallet.
Which one is it?
It's the one that says bad motherfucker on it.
Pumpkin looks in the bag, and sure enough, there's a wallet with bad motherfucker embroidered on it.
That's my bad motherfucker. Now, open it up and take out the cash. How much is in there?
About $1,500.
Put it in your pocket. It's yours. Now, with the rest of them wallets and the register. That makes this a pretty successful little score.
Jules, if you give this Nimrod $1,500, I'm gonna shoot him on general principle.
You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing! Now hang back and shut the fuck up! Besides, I ain't giving it to him. I'm buying something for my money. Wanna know what I'm buying, Ringo?
What?
Your life. I'm giving you that money so I don't have to kill your ass. You read the Bible?
Not regularly.
There's a passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of the evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper, and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger upon who attempt to poison and destroy. My eyes are getting like blurry. My brothers.
Yeah.
And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. I've been saying that shit for years. And if you ever heard it, it meant your ass. I've never really questioned what it meant. I thought it was just a cold-blooded thing to say to a motherfucker before you popped a cap in his ass. But I saw some shit this morning, made me think twice. Now I'm thinking, it could mean you're the evil man, and I'm the righteous man. And Mr. 40, is that .45? .45 here.
It's Mr. 40.
Just
Mr. Colt 45.
Mr. Colt 45 here. He's the shepherd protecting my righteous ass in the valley of darkness. Or it's goodbye, you're the righteous man, and I'm the shepherd, and it's the world that's evil and selfish. I'd like that, but that shit ain't the truth. The truth is you're the weak, and I'm the tyranny of evil men, but I'm trying. I'm trying real hard to be the shepherd.
And with that, Jules lowers his gun, lying it on the table. Pumpkin looks at him, to the money in his hand, then to Yolanda. She looks back. Grabbing the trash bag full of wallets, the two run out of the door. Jules, who has never risen from his seat the whole time, takes a sip of his coffee.
It's cold.
He pushes it aside. Vincent appears next to Jules.
I think we ought to leave now.
That's probably a good idea.
Vincent throws some money on the table and Jules grabs the briefcase. Then, to the amazement of the patrons, the waitresses, the cooks, the busboys, and the manager, these two badass dudes wearing UC Santa Cruz and I'm With Stupid t-shirts, swim trunks, thongs, and packing .45 automatics walk out of the coffee shop together without saying a word. Fade out. The end.
Holy shit!
Oh, man.
Great job, guys.
Can we end this for a second? I would love to offer brief spotlights. Red Panda Gamer for playing a shockingly, sometimes offensively accurate Jules.
Yes.
Applause is necessary for that, for real.
Woo! Oh, thanks, guys.
Reeves for jumping in, like apropos of nothing, dropping some N-bombs, bringing us to some cultural singularity. both playing Jimmy and a beautiful Francine, and the Christopher Walken impression. Through the middle of this, you fucking hung it like a curtain, man. That was
man.
huge.
That was really good.
Oh, it was so much fun.
It was very, very well done. I mean, there are many people who deserve applause here. Green for taking many unsung roles throughout the whole entirety of this production. It definitely deserves applause. And then everybody else.
I was a really good manager.
Yeah, no, I just love that Josh had like the worst characters. You got the guy that gets shot like right away, and then he gets the fat manager that's just a total pussy. And he was the gimp. And he was the gimp. He was the gimp also.
Yeah.
You've fallen asleep.
Star Wars Episode 4.
Lion's like, I got the perfect character for you, the one who gets raped.
You fell asleep, and then we just decided, hey, let's do Pulp Fiction from the top, and we did. We did.
Guys, I want to shout out Fox for being some pretty good ones too.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, Fox
was incredible.
Yeah. And the greatest
Remiss if we did
Yeah,
not
the greatest.
launch-
Yeah, how about the narrator bringing it all together?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Excellent narration.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/NorthernLions.
Who did Mia? Because that was hot.
That was Fox.
That was Fox.
No homo, but way homo.
I'm telling you guys, we
No
should just go
homo,
straight
way
into
homo.
Thanks for that, Taff.